I've been searching in the dark, trusting every clue I found, but the truth has not been told. Cause every corner of these woods is hollow. I can't see in the dark. Sometimes light is breaking through, but my blinded eyes can't reveal an illusion. I can't trust it being real, so I keep on wondering until I feel you, feel that you're alive. The rivers told me lies. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, where are you? 'Cause the rivers told
welcome back to Descend. Thanks for joining us today at 4 p.m., 4:10 p.m., 2 hours earlier than normal. This is going to be our new schedule for Saturdays. So Spelljammer next week will also be at the same time. And then from now on, we'll hopefully be able to stick to the schedule until Colton inevitably goes, I can't do this anymore. And we're going to be like, but we're just going to
Spelljammer. Yeah, I'll stick with Spelljammer.
I did say that before we made the change.
Yeah,
but we liked it so
I'm not
much.
trying to say like it's your fault.
No. Look, I also have a crazy work schedule that they have to put up with where I go, I literally cannot do anything other than this. And they love me anyway, so.
Hell yeah. But
at least I think so.
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Meh.
I don't know if I really have anything else starting out today, other than jumping into it. Today's going to be the last episode of Act 1 of this game. So come next episode, we're going to have a little bit of new set, a little bit of new overlay, some new things going on because mark your bingo cards. I think we're getting to the city today, to Baldur's Gate.
What if we didn't?
Fucking, all right.
Yeah, we'll just stare at it.
Let's go to Vandelver, guys.
Yeah.
I have another thing I have to do. What about that temple with the beacon that we didn't ever touch?
Huh?
A new hand touches the beacon.
You guys went there. That's where you fought Raish.
No.
Yeah,
That's the Sanctum of Convergence.
No.
That's what Meridia's Beacon told you to go
No.
from episode 1.
What?
And that's where
Episode
the
1?
Crotuek was.
We have a
Episode
donation
2, actually.
already.
What?
Yeah.
We haven't even started yet.
Yeah. Oathkeeper65, who's a member, donated $25 and said, Dormammu's human form is unable to stay as he is, still catching up on last week, and has to play in a personal group game. So here's halfway to an item, and then 5 cookie emojis, and here is a cookie for everyone. And we have cookies
I'll have you
out
know,
there.
we have cookies.
I ordered them this
We ordered
morning.
Crumble cookies.
Thank you.
And there's a bunch of cookies in there. So the cast got cookies. Thanks. Thank you guys for
So much love.
for your suggestions, and definitely not bullying me into doing that.
Mainly because I show up and go like, what if we had cookies? What
Yeah.
if we had cookies? What
We're
if we had
supposed to have donuts next week.
Yeah. You promised me
I got
donuts.
cookies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was no agreement.
Someone at me.
Mia
so I
just
don't
went.
forget.
Can we have donuts next
No, I
week?
said if we win this battle, can we have donuts?
You did.
Could you imagine? And then Pepper just kills us. We
TPK'd
just
us.
die. No, you can't.
You're gone.
The director's mythic, actually.
Oh shit. It could have happened.
Yeah. Without further ado,
This is very important. I have a little dinosaur
that's
snap
I
bracelet
love
that
that.
has a ruler on the back, and it's the most
It's a
adorable
dinosaur
thing. Dinosaur like Stella.
who. Well,
Not anymore.
we'll catch up with Strixhaven, I think.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's jump into it.
I witnessed the brink ascended, tossed aside in pain and all alone. I refuse my burden with vision, down, down, down until I'm defeated. Take my sword, a creed resolute, discarded fate still alive, and in the fight, betrayer's judgment you try and refute. But I can't atone for what I know is right. I'll never beat this battle within me. I'd rather charge into the night and face the horde. Sign my name on the dotted line, my redemption be damned. To win I will descend. I'll never beat this battle within me. I'd rather charge into the night and face the horde. Lose a skirmish, but I'll win the war. It takes everything that I am to descend.
Welcome back. Last we left off on Descend. You guys defeated the
You
Crotuek.
say that
Like that.
you were singing a Creed song.
Because that's how Jack kind of hits
Jack
that
does
last
at the
note.
end, yeah.
At the end, he goes Descend, it really makes me want to do like a cover of it like that. I'm like, I'll never beat this battle within me. Yeah, that'd be fun.
All right.
We'll do that one after we do the Lin-Manuel
That,
Miranda version.
Right.
So Lin-Manuel Miranda version is Act 2, right?
I'll never beat this
No.
battle within. All right.
You got them all riled up.
You got dogs and you're rile them up.
Last we left off, on descent.
God.
That was Deku.
and Lynn
Yeah.
merging
You
into one.
also kind of sound like
Yes,
Kermit.
Vita.
He also kind of sounds like Kermit for some
Kermit,
reason.
yeah.
Yeah.
Impressions are hard, right?
Impressions
Oh
are
my-
hard.
Impressions are hard.
Yeah, they are. Can I get a new shirt that's Lin-Manuel Miranda merging into Deku, who's merging into Kermit?
Well, they'll be like, no more after this.
Yeah, they're like,
you've
you
made
gotta
too many of them.
blacklist that,
Yeah.
that email. Can't.
Last we left off, you guys
In
defeated
Icewind
the what? On Icewind Dale?
Yeah.
Last
two.
we left on Icewind Dale and Rime of the Frost Maiden.
Yeah.
I fucking miss saying that.
I do too.
Oh,
I miss
fuck
hearing
this
it.
game. Let's go back.
We can always go back.
Yeah, all of you, bring it back.
This game's a flashback episode, recounting what our characters did after.
You guys were in the Sanctum of Convergence after fighting Raish and tried to stop the enormous Krokektoek, known as a Krotoek, from emerging from the Sanctum of Convergence. Unfortunately, it could not be stopped, and Yanagu himself awakened the enormous creature that had been sleeping deep within the mountain inside the forest, the Valley of Fang Teeth, and it began its crawl towards Baldur's Gate with 12 million gnolls. Not 12 million gnolls, an unknown number of gnolls.
12 million.
At least 200.
Sahar counted.
Raish teleported you guys, and you were a little split up, but you guys ran after the Krotoek, jumping onto its back, defeating a bunch of gnolls, and destroying its weak points that Sahar was able to locate. One of them at the front of its face by its Spider-Man nose, and the other one at its tail, where with all of its pubes, and the one in the middle in its flesh hole, where Jacob misunderstood the rules of Fireball. Did you guys know that the spell Fireball, as explained by my amazing dear wife, who I did not understand in the moment,
I swear, if you say it
Fireball
goes
does not
around.
specify that you need to see. Did you know that? You could your character, if your character casts Fireball, you can choose directly below you 100 feet. There doesn't even have to be a space for the Fireball. It just goes there now.
Yeah.
So
And it goes around corners.
it goes around corners. It's such a good spell. So next time you make a giant Krotoek with an eyeball on the other side of its
On the
spine, and
fleshy
your wife
hole.
decides to cast Fireball on the location where exactly it is and it should be, that should have just happened. But you know what? Sahar shot radiant bolts into it, and it died anyways.
I wasn't here for that part, but I.
Well,
it's pretty
Spencer,
cool.
what you missed was that Sahar went down the flesh hole of the giant
Did you
Krotoek.
dive?
I did. I did. I
And
did.
a source familiar with the subject said there were 12 million gnolls there. So
That
Yeah,
makes sense.
that were
Makes
all
sense.
dead because of fireballs that were thrown
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah.
Kai-
I was
Caius
like charred.
helped you out of the
I see.
hole, and the enormous Krotoek, this huge creature, the dust has fallen into the ground. It's no longer moving. The dust is settled. You guys are in the middle of these fields, good distance away from the Valley of Fang Teeth, but also from the city of Baldur's Gate. The creature is dead. Every knoll on its back and in its stomach turns into piles of flesh and goo, returning to sinew and primordial goo.
Goo?
Ick.
Yeah. Yuck.
In the middle of this fight, you were all joined by a spelljammer, the Ark of the Mountain, piloted by Irisketh, who was able to take out the giant arm in the center of the Krotoek, also giving Kirk a ride to the back of the Krotoek. At this point, you guys watch as the enormous metal reflective silver-lined spelljammer floats its way down near each of you. What?
Silver lined.
Yeah.
Those poor werewolves.
Sucks to be them.
Well, they just shouldn't be on the outside of it.
They just can't lick it or it'll get just.
Yeah, don't
I mean, if
go.
they lick it, it's a problem.
Yeah.
That big one. Keep the kids in the room.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. There isn't much of an exchange. Irisketh, still in the Spelljammer helm, looks down towards each of you, and you see a number of the other the werewolves who are like prepared for battle, but they didn't even leave the ship. Some of them piloting various psionic weapons. Irisketh, holding kind of perched on his shoulder, is this red dragon wormling that is hatched from the egg. He looks down to all of you, a couple hundred feet away. He salutes, returns to the helm, and the Ark of the Mountain heads up towards the sky, and leaves this mortal plane.
She gotta give us a ride.
You're right.
I don't
I
think
gotta
the
walk
werewolves
there.
want to go back.
Unfortunate.
I don't
Yeah,
think they
some
gotta
of
go
those
back
are.
to Baldur's Gate. They could just
Some of
drop
those
us
guys
off.
were
They come
wanted.
back. You guys want to ride?
I guess we can walk. The Kojak was pretty fast.
Yeah, we probably got like halfway there at least.
Yeah.
Can we just leave this here?
The Kurtwag?
I guess it's returning back to whatever.
I'm sure some sages in Baldur's Gate would love to come out here and just muck around for a while. So,
Yeah.
and I mean, what are we gonna do about it?
Nothing.
We couldn't bury it.
A flag. Bury it.
That's what I'm saying.
Cadman, you were impacted from the side as Kirk just
Oh,
embraces
a big
you,
rock
and he
hit
just
me.
says, "Cadman,
Oh.
you're alive! I thought you were dead."
No, I was just by its feet.
That's good. That's good. Anastasia and I were towards its mouth, and I thought it was going to get eaten.
That's terrible.
We did it. It's dead.
Yeah, it's.
Is it dead?
I think so. I don't know what state it would be if not dead.
Ha ha!
I think it's done. I don't know. How far are we even from Baldur's Gate? How far are we
Can
from
I tell?
anything?
Nope, you're not. You're dead.
Damn it! I pull out.
You can
I
roll
pull
a
out-
nature check.
I pull out my map,
Roll a nature check.
That compass.
my compass.
While you're
Where's the
doing that,
sun at?
Ollie and Racket on the back of Ramiro and Billy return back towards you guys. They're also good, and they're happy that the Krotuek is dead. And Fletch is also kind of reconvenes with the rest of you. She's pretty shaken and is just happy to be over with it. And there's a sense of victory among everybody. No casualties. But everybody's really beaten and tired and battered and ready to rest.
Was it survival or nature?
I'm at
Survival, sorry.
I'm at max
15.
health with
15.
24 temporary hit points.
Jesus Christ!
I didn't get hit that
Oh,
entire
good. That's good.
combat.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
But I am completely like tapped on magic.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your health pulls not only that, but you also like exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many levels of exhaustion do you have?
You got like
7.
you have like
That's how you
stamina
take
and,
damage.
and HP. They're both kind of the same.
It only makes me stronger.
Boom.
It does.
Based.
It does.
Okay, 1 second. I'm measuring. I'm getting my own map. Making my own survival check.
Oh, you're good.
It's not about the length. It's what you
No.
do with it.
Yeah, that's how I use it.
What if I push it back up inside my butt? and then
And then what?
I don't know. It's just kind of the trick I got.
That's crazy.
You know, join like
Usually
a,
they clap. They go.
Yeah. Oh. They're like impressive.
They're like, why did I pay to see this?
We're dropping that OnlyFans. That's
Why
why.
did I pay this?
Sorry.
I have no idea what happened.
You're really fucking funny,
Thank you.
dude. God damn it.
Who's clapping?
Anyone that's
audience.
willing to pay.
Yeah.
Anyone that has a ticket.
Wow.
Fuck me. You're funny. Make me angry how funny you are.
It'll take if you move at a normal pace. It'll take you 2 days to get to
Holy
Baldur's Gate
fuck.
from here.
Okay, well that's better than 7 days,
If
right?
you move at a fast pace, you'll get there in a day and a half.
Fucking Kortuak got us there.
Well, we should sleep,
We
right?
should have not killed it and waited.
That's what I was saying.
Wake up.
Wait till we get to the gates.
Yeah. Hang
Fucking
on.
fire
Hold
the
off.
cannons at
hold
it.
off.
Here, you can do this if you want. If you want to get there with a rest and as fast as possible, you can rest now, and then walk for basically. If you walk for like 10 hours at a fast pace, you'll get there. Everybody will just have to extend by 2 hours, which is could potentially mean 2 levels of exhaustion.
Ugh.
What?
I think I'm good.
Because the thing is
What
that
is
you
that
would go
for?
an entire day
happens
and
if
then
you
like
reach-
almost you'd be like 2
What
hours
is what?
away.
What happens if you reach 10 levels? Do you
There's
die?
nothing I just can't gain anymore.
You-
That's what Jacob told
yeah,
me.
You
new rules
max
don't
at 9.
Don't kill you outright.
You max at 9.
That's good. That's good.
You
Because
just
the
can't
unkillable
move.
person.
Yeah, she comes back and she's like,
Cadman has to carry me. That's all.
Yeah, she just.
oh, yeah, I'll be like, you have to stay here now. You have to sleep.
This
We'll
is-
put you on those giant bags, like the one.
All right.
I have to.
In
I
Malaysia
have
had.
to.
They're sure sit in the bag. We'll just kind of
Well, how about we walk that way about
like an hour or something.
yeah,
and
and then
Get away
rest.
from the smell of
Yeah.
rotting flesh.
Yeah,
yeah,
do
yeah,
that.
I mean, it's you. We're
Can I
no
mark
away.
where this is on our map? Cool. I'll do that.
No one will ever see it otherwise.
And yeah.
No.
Gotta find
I'm sure we're gonna
giant
have to do
thing
a
to step
report
on
of
and
some kind.
Speaking of that, how is Arlen and Raish doing?
Raish,
Are they at each other's throats right now?
No,
Alright, that's good.
Raish is sticking near Caius.
Shocking.
We're holding hands.
Not holding hands. There's well, unless do you hold his hand?
No,
Okay,
Oh,
You thought about it.
what I thought.
I did. I saw it and went.
his hand's there, and you're like,
I don't think he's really saying much.
should.
I think he's just. I think he's of the attitude it's like just happy to be over all of this, and he seems still conflicted. He doesn't really know how to feel or what to do. He almost feels wrong for being here, which is why he stays by you, because he's like, I know at least I'm safe if I'm near you. Arlen is exhausted. Arlen looks like he's about to fall over and die.
Good.
He's not only like 2 hit points,
Yeah.
but he's also he hasn't slept, and like he has like 3 levels of exhaustion.
Right.
He's
chump.
he's still some torture wounds.
Yeah.
Okay, that's-
He just gets on the back of he'll if allowed he wants to either ride on the back of Ramiro or Billy.
Which
one
one does he
barely-
try?
Come on, we put the rope on him and we'll drag him along. No, he can be on whatever.
It
I
has
don't
to be
care.
Billy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm good with it.
He
Get yelled at by a bleeding goat the whole way.
Yeah.
he kind of walks over to Billy, and he just kind of flops over on the back of him, and he says, the captain. And he just says, I didn't know you talked. And he says, yes, and you have carried them, and now I shall carry you. And he ignores Billy and tries to sleep.
Billy doesn't care though, but like,
No,
we'll just talk.
it's like white noise, but it's really loud.
Oh my god, it's Donkey from Shrek.
Yeah.
That's who.
Yeah, Arlen can't long rest because Billy keeps going. And he's like, ah! Smites him. Just kidding. Billy turns into a 4-winged angel with 1,000 eyes, and he's like, you've forsaken your oath, paladin. You guys walk about an hour until you get away from this rotting pile of gnoll carcass.
He's not going to be able to short rest in that hour, will he?
Who?
Our dear captain.
Arlen?
I mean, he is on a.
Yeah, sure. He
goat.
short rests on the
Okay.
back of Billy. He has no hit points to regain. He doesn't
Oh,
get
he's out of
anything
hit
back
dice?
from. He has nothing.
Oh, that's fine then.
He's
That's
nothing.
fine. That's
He's
fine.
cooked.
He spent all of his short rests.
No,
in
that's
between,
fine. I just
yeah.
would like to have a conversation before he regains all of his hit points and outlevels me.
Of course.
That's all.
He's like, ha 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 ha.
So when's he gonna take back rank? He can
Probably when we
do
get
I
back
mean,
to
he gave it away. I don't know if he can just take it away. I think it has to be passed on. I don't know how that works. I'm sorry, is this in game?
Actually, that probably is a conversation. Anastasia would probably kind of like sidle up next to Caius as we're walking, because Raish is still. I assume Raish is still like there.
Yeah.
And she's gonna say it quietly because she doesn't want anyone else to bother with it, and she doesn't want to like start an argument or anything. She's gonna say, "So what happens to our new friend once Captain decides to take back his rank and he's in charge again?"
I think that's a conversation I'll be having with our captain.
Is defecting the answer if we get no one either?
Well, defecting comes with a death sentence, and I like having my head on my body.
So likely not.
Yes.
All right. Well, I have your back, whatever decision you make.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you, Raish. I
Kind
don't
of
know that
turns
we
into-
could have won that without you.
He doesn't. He kind of looks at you, Caius, and he looks back to you. He says, "I'm not owed any thanks."
You don't have to accept it. But if those eyes actually protected him the way you said they did, knowing to cut them out first was vital. And she'll just kind of like fall back in to where she was before.
Eventually, you guys stop. You're still kind of in the middle of just like fields, no road in sight, kind of bushwhack in the middle of a couple of. You know what? There's a point where you guys pass between like some trees, and eventually you find like a meadow. This meadow has a bunch of tall grass. There's flowers, a couple of scattered trees nearby, and what?
That's what your wife said earlier.
Uh,
It's just funny.
and
Kind of the aftershocks of it.
the sun at this point is still.
Why did I pay for this?
Oh no, it's later in the day now. Yeah, it's about it's the sun is starting to set. It's not setting. It's probably about 3 to 4 p.m. at this point. Do you guys only walk for an hour? Do you want to?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
to
If
the
everyone's
point where it's
exhausted, then
Yeah, there's no
not,
point.
not a fetid fucking stench is everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah, no, you're out of sight of the Crotox corpse.
Yeah, that's probably
Alright.
sufficient.
Then
Like camp now.
yeah, you guys start setting up a small camp. Ollie kind of and Racket sort of gather some of the supplies. They're much less wounded than the rest of you, and kind of help with bearing most of the
Actually, probably a
load.
good idea we left him behind.
I can cast Unseen Servant and the freaking floating disc
Yeah, the
as rituals, so they don't take me spell slots.
Okay,
So I will do that to assist with the camp setup as well.
you got it. And yeah, honestly set it up pretty quick.
Is Jeffrey
and it's
doing a
just sort of
mundane
this
action?
serene, quiet moment as you guys are in the middle of. You're no longer in the valley. You're no longer surrounded by threats. It is not the hustle and the busyness of the city. It's truly very peaceful out here in the middle of nowhere. And it's quiet.
I love the middle of nowhere.
Eventually, Kirk brings back a bunch of dry wood and creates a fire. Fletch has found her bedroll, completely enveloped herself into it, and has become like a ball on the ground in front of the fire. I think Raish has kind of left. He's just kind of fucked off, and he ensures you he'll return, but he doesn't tell you why. But I think you gather the idea is like he doesn't necessarily feel good nor safe being around everybody at this like point in time. So he leaves, but he vows to return in the morning. Arlen eventually pulls himself off of Billy, finds his bedroll, and situates himself. Ollie does the same, so does Kirk. Takes off his armor, and then he probably finds you. Cadman says, "Do you need help with your armor?" I mean, you kind of got a whole system. I was just making sure you weren't too hurt.
Oh, fuck, I honestly. Good point.
It's Anastasia.
You ahem?
Yeah.
Do you need help with your armor, Anastasia?
I'm like,
Her clothes.
Ollie's like, he's like, I'd be happy to assist.
Even what do they call them, puddles, is taunting me now.
Ollie's like, hey, what the fuck? Why am I catching a stray? I just thought it was funny. I thought it was funny, Anastasia. I thought we were friends.
No, Anastasia doesn't do that. That was Colton. Anastasia just kind of nods at Kirk and goes, I'm sure she'd be thankful for the help, but given that I've helped before, I have a better system. And she's not even going to really ask, because she has helped Cadman before, and she's just going to help
You just
Cadman with
push
the armor.
past Kirk and
Yeah.
start helping Cadman take off her armor?
Yep.
I'm just like this.
And Kirk's like,
Just kind of get
Yep.
that pose.
and he kind of walks over to the fire and he kind of sits down. And he's not upset. He just sits there, and Ollie
doesn't
just
know
kind of
what's going on.
like without even looking at him, just like kind of goes like.
By the way,
You can read it off if
okay.
you want. I was
It's
just waiting for a moment.
Good Fun donated $25, which will be an item, by the way,
Oh.
because we had 25 earlier
An
today.
item.
And they said, we'll be on VOD Squad because I got a Pathfinder game, but had to pop in for the cookie fund.
Cookie
Oh,
fund. Thank you so much.
Thank
All
you.
right. So as you guys are setting up camp, the first item falls out of the portal, which
I have to
who wants it?
I have to
Wants it?
admit,
Sahar gets it.
may or may not have glanced at the items today because I can vote.
Yeah, y'all better
So,
stop. This first item, these are all
don't know
from
what
our
one, but they're
lovely
really
people
good.
on Discord.
Oh, so
I
sweet. They've
would
only
give
given us
all
good
the
things.
pass because they were so vocal about cookies. So
True,
whatever it
true.
is today.
There's some good ones.
You ready?
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, hang on. Wait, I can't read it. Hang on.
Oh,
Not like I can't. I just can't see the whole thing. There it is.
it's written in Elvish.
Okay. This
Yeah.
one is Jacob's car keys. Jacob accidentally dropped his car keys in the portal when he was making. Now they're just here. A set of
That's fine.
Our
strange
car
keys.
doesn't have keys.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a-
so,
it's-
so it's actually our mail keys.
Card, right?
I have
Okay.
my mail keys. Those are
Oh,
my
yeah, we-
only real keys that I
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
'cause you have a
They also have a
phone
but,
app.
yeah, exactly.
Stupid.
They also have my house keys on them as well. So
Whoa.
there you
Oh,
go.
perfect.
A set of strange
They open a
keys
random
that act
house
as the
in Baltic
focus
Sea.
for the 3rd level spell Insight Greed. You can jingle the keys in the air to cast the spell Insight Greed. Once used, it loses the ability to cast it again.
God, that is funny.
I fucking love that spell.
That's a really good spell too.
It's such a good
That's
spell.
I
solid.
just made a video about that spell.
Yeah.
too.
Insight Greed's funny.
It's really funny. So you have jingly keys that resemble my real life house keys.
I love that.
There you go. Thanks.
She
thanks,
puts it
chat.
onto her house keys.
I like to imagine, because we live in a quote unquote medieval fantasy world.
Yeah.
Not really, but all the keys in my in my Faerun are the big fantasy keys.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
they're big,
yeah.
they have the big teeth. They're big keys,
Yeah.
and these are the small modern keys.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
what the fuck are these?
Just put that right here.
There you go. Now you can jingle your keys
I
and
love
cast
that.
Insight Greed. Anyways, eventually the sun sets. It's about nighttime, and you guys are at camp.
Sahar's gonna go over to the camp or to where the captain is.
Yep.
Set up like a little campfire. Start making some tea.
There's a campfire set up already.
Perfect.
You can start making the tea
Yeah.
around the campfire.
Yeah. She's gonna make some
And
tea.
as soon as you start doing so,
yeah.
kind of in silence, Arlen is sitting in front of it, just sort of staring into it, and then sort of at you.
Yeah.
His eyes very sunken into his face. He's
Yeah.
so exhausted. Kirk is like, "Can I have some?"
Oh no, of
Okay,
course.
yeah, I wasn't gonna ask, but I also want some tea.
Oh no, for sure. I'll make tea for everyone.
The ball of bedroll that is Fletch just
Yeah.
goes like this.
No, for sure. She makes tea for everyone.
Great.
Yeah.
Eventually, Racket harasses you, and she's just like,
No, for sure.
she actually wants to know what kinds. She's like, "What do you make? What kind of tea do you make?"
Oh, it's probably like a one that like resembles chai.
She's like, "Oh,
This is
interesting."
kind of like warm and spicy and great for long
Do you find this
nights.
in the city, or do you?
I have my connections in the city.
Oh.
Little Kalmashon has some.
Sure does.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I'm just in my drink.
Hotline bling.
You better stop. It's my fault. Ever since I left the city, you. That's why I gave you that Batman meme that one time that just had that on.
Yeah, I think about it all the time.
Yeah. She's like, okay, I might need to find out. My dealer just started outsourcing, and it's
It's
a
not
lot
the
harder.
same.
I've been having to make a lot of my own. It doesn't taste as good.
No, it definitely takes a special hand.
Okay, well,
Special
if
blend.
you've got something specialty that's in the
I
city,
do.
just all right. Well,
You'll have to come by by my little hostel. I'll set you up. It's outside the city though. It's like a 2-hour walk.
I know.
Good.
It's 45 minutes.
I mean, if you go both ways,
Oh, then
It
yeah,
is
it's like
2
an hour and a
hours,
half.
yeah.
And if you're going to the sea tower, that is like 2 hours.
it is,
It's a
it's-
2-hour expenditure.
it's life.
It might be worth it.
It definitely will. Trust me.
It's hard to find good tea in the city.
Maybe faster take a boat.
Could take a boat.
Ollie has fallen asleep on Kirk. He's like,
Good.
Oh,
I think she looks at Arlen
Mhm.
and tells him, "I'm not someone who is prone to exaggeration or someone who is here to threaten people just for the hell of it. But I think we should be clear about something. Raish made a turn. And he's going to be as if he walked into my hostel. He's under my protection. And if you can't handle that, You can't set aside the fact that right now he is someone on a different path. Then I think you need to make a different choice.
He's still breathing.
I'm aware of that, but I'm also aware of the precarious situation you're in right now.
What situation is that?
You're tapped, you don't have resources. You're not going to go after someone like that.
I'm vulnerable.
Yep.
Like I said,
I'm not going to have someone in my camp who's waiting to kill someone.
like I said, Ned. I trust all of you more than I trust him. I won't betray that.
Okay.
When we make it to the city, I never want to see him again. And if I do, he's a criminal. I won't strike him down. And for the sake of
Arlen?
you and all of you. But I'm willing to give him a chance.
Arlen, there are people in your squad who are criminals. You don't get to make a decision about whether or not you like someone or not. Whether that makes them worthy of walking around free.
I have no intention of letting him.
Let him what?
He
Let him breathe?
no.
Letting him what? Try
The
again?
people who are in my squad, these soldiers, these people, they care about our city. He's never stepped foot in it. He wanted to destroy it.
People get another chance. He may never step foot in the city. That doesn't mean that he can't grow to love the city if given the chance.
He can have that chance.
How loud and open is this conversation?
I mean, I think it's very clear that she made tea,
Yeah.
but this is like a threatening tea.
Yeah.
You know, it's probably a tense thing.
Allow me to remind you, Arlen, that you let me into your home on the day I entered your city. I had hardly stepped foot. You knew nothing about me.
Are you trying to compare yourself to him?
I'm trying to compare him to me. You said you trust me.
I knew you were lost. I knew that you were. You had potential. And I knew that you didn't have a purpose. I wanted to help you. There was a time I felt the same way.
And I think that Raish is feeling that now.
Yeah, maybe had we met under different circumstances, he had a pretty shitty introduction. I'm not going to kill him. I'm not going to send him to the wolves. But I also have no interest in ever seeing him again once I reach the city. He threatened my home.
The problem I
He threatened
have
my
with you is
squad.
that your hypocrisy.
My hypocrisy. I don't know him. He's my enemy. He killed people I
You want to
cared
tell me
for.
what happened to your other squad?
They died because of him.
Explain it to me. Because you walked out.
This wasn't the first time that the Fist was stationed to enact this new trade route. It had been attempted a couple of years before. About a decade ago, before I was in the position I was now. I was a corporal just like the rest of you. There were several other squads that were stationed around that forest to ensure its safety, specifically Tierstep and the other villages around it. Just like this time, those gnolls declared that area their hunting ground. They came after us. Not in the armada like they did at Outpost Fang, but in small groups. We didn't know how large they were, so our captain wanted to hunt them down. We found the sanctum. We figured it was their lair. We went deeper, and little did we know how truly powerful they really were. We didn't know they had demons on their side. I ran. I left them to die. There was only one other man there that wasn't a null that I could put a face to. And it was him. He gave the order. He sent the Baylor after our squad. I assumed they were all dead, but... well, I didn't want our memory to be forgotten.
And then I think the hard part about forgiveness and redemption is that it doesn't always look pretty.
Of course not.
Really easy to vilify someone. And he's personally wounded you, and I understand that. I cannot give you back your command. I understand that that's probably not procedure. I understand when we hit the city, there may be consequences for that.
Sahara, I don't want you to have to face those consequences, because it's out of my control.
I know.
Oh, we're all going to have to give a report.
I'm aware.
Sorry?
I said I'm aware.
They may not side with you. I don't want us to be against each other. I don't think... I don't think all of you are worth him. I understand his importance to you. I was also at a time where... God,
You were lost.
I ran. They died because of me. I wouldn't allow that to happen again. Not with all of you. I could never abandon all of you. And I won't do it now. I trusted you with that. Because I know that if I was gone, I knew that you would get everybody home safe.
That's my job. I'm getting everyone home safe.
And I have to make sure that you stay safe. This isn't the power that I want. I don't care. I care about the peace and the safety of all of you and our people. I can't let you do this.
It's not a choice you get to make. I think if you were in a different position, Arlen, one that wasn't so heightened emotionally for you, you'd make a different call. I want to believe that. But I'm not trusting them with you at this time.
This will not end well.
You're a good man, Arlen, most of the time. Like we all are, most of the time.
I think we all need some rest.
Do they know that you ran? Because usually deserters aren't treated this way.
He stands up
Yeah.
and he turns around. He kind of picks up his sword. And he makes his way over into his tent.
So I probably makes one more round of tea.
Mm-hmm.
She makes sure like Fletch is like tucked in.
Yeah, she.
And all that stuff,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
she's.
Like-
You go over towards her, and she kind of looks up at you, and you can tell like she's thinking. She
Right.
has something she wants to say, but she isn't going to say it. Ollie's asleep. I don't think he heard anything.
Yeah.
Kirk doesn't really involve himself too much. Eventually, he kind of gets Ollie over towards his
Yeah.
tent, prepares himself, but just silently.
Sounds like Kirk.
Yeah.
While you're making the last batch of tea,
Oh, for sure.
Anastasia would probably, I mean, she hasn't moved. She'd probably just kind of look over and she'd go, now what exactly are the consequences of you not
It's probably
resolving your command?
it's probably insubordination. It's probably being stripped my rank. At the very least, it may be prison. I don't know. To be honest, I didn't read the bylaws that closely.
Nah,
I probably should have.
the terms of service.
Yeah. They get you every time, don't they?
Sure do.
I think it's also important that like this doesn't fall on anyone else.
What are they gonna do? Kill me?
You may be an exception to that rule, but I think Fletch has greater ambitions that shouldn't be tarnished with this.
You mean them?
Yeah, and I
And-
think you're got a city, you got your home you're trying to set up with your sister. Like, I don't want.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
I only joined up because my old boss died. Now my new boss is kind of a dick.
Yeah. You sure is sometimes.
Could always go back home.
Yeah. I just don't think that he's thinking well enough to be in charge.
No.
Well, I mean, that's a very simple conversation to be had. If all of us believe that emotions are getting in the way, that may be good enough reason.
Yeah, I'm just worried that it'll fall then on Raish.
Yep.
I think we asked too many questions about Raish. He won't get a second chance.
No.
I don't want the spotlight on him.
Brackett, kind of sitting nearby, says, we can leave him out of it. We all agree to not report Raish. We can all forget that he was ever here.
I doubt that the captain will forget.
He might be willing to.
If what?
Well, maybe if we all doctor our stories a little bit. The thing is that,
That he made Raish up in his head?
well, no.
No, more that if we don't mention him, then all of us are on the line if Captain reports him.
It's one way to lose your squad, I guess.
He doesn't want that.
No.
He'll do the same, so long as we all do it.
Yeah.
Thing is that they're going to give him his command back, Sahar.
Oh, yeah. I mean, once they're in the city, I can't do anything about that.
No.
And to be honest, that is what it is at that point.
Look, I don't know what happens if we tell them the whole truth. They might come after Raish.
Um,
They might strip Sahar and Arlen of their ranks. All of us. I'm not sure. Or we all come back and they don't care and they give us awards and parade us around the street. I'm not really sure what's going to happen. I just know that none of it ends well for him, for Raish.
No.
It is also strange that none of us were, well, maybe the captain knew, but none of us were given any indication that anything like this had been tried before, it happened before.
I don't think they know he
They were too
deserted.
scared of scaring off new recruits like yourselves. If we had told you that a number of other squads had been killed by gnolls out in the middle of nowhere, nobody would have joined up, especially after the gate incidents. People dying in the streets.
I think you're forgetting that we joined up after the gate incidents.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, that's when my boss died.
Well then, I think some of our leadership has severely underestimated our recruits then.
At least 4 of them.
Well, and your resolve. I mean, look at what we've done. You've done. I don't see... If Liara and Ravengard are good to their word, they're all about this hero bullshit, I don't see how they don't parade you all as heroes when we arrive.
That's ridiculous.
Well,
What if we secured a road that leads nowhere?
Yeah.
Well, you did stop the city from being attacked by 12 million gnolls.
And the Krotuak.
It's good press for us, for the Fist, the people to trust us again, to know that, I mean,
The Flaming
we're not
Fist,
going around and
giant monster.
enacting taxes and keeping people out of gates, but instead stopping a demonic threat from hitting our doorstep.
That is doctored.
What do you mean?
I mean, we did do exactly that. That thing would have destroyed Baldur's Gate had we not stopped it.
Yeah, but we chose to do that. Against what we were told to do at times.
Right. It's inspiring to the common people, to the
Well,
citizens of Baldur's Gate.
now that all the gnolls are gone, they can build their road.
To nowhere.
Well, yeah, to a city that's gone.
Guess that's fair. I'm sure they'll figure it out.
Look, we can think about it over the night, sleep on it. But if we care about this guy,
We need to get our story straight.
we all need to have the same story. We all need to leave him out of it. We need to say that he died out here. Arlen will come around to it. I know he will.
I mean, he won't really have a choice. All the actions he had up until now don't look good for him. He let an entire squadron of fists die.
Yeah.
And he told nobody about it.
That's not even getting into his past if they do know about it.
They know about it.
Well, the reinforcements.
Then why weren't we told
They
that
were...
the
I
Valley
don't
of
know.
that the Valley of Sharp Teeth was filled with gnolls,
How's-
overrun, left for however many years
And they
it's
sent
been.
a bunch of new recruits.
How did he make
New
commander
Bloods.
as a deserter?
Because he wanted to right his wrongs. Like, I don't know for sure. I
It's
just...
powerful.
Sounds like he has connections.
A lot of good people died because we weren't told.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the problem is a lot of good people died when they called for reinforcements because we were told what to do. He left his previous team, and then he made a choice to damn the people outside the gates into your step.
He did.
Ones that I think a lot of us wouldn't have made the same choice.
He kept us alive, but at what cost?
I don't know.
We saved some, I guess.
4.
I guess
4.
they saved themselves. We just found them in a cave.
That means we can't doctor that. They probably didn't see Raish, but they know that we didn't get out there to help them.
No. But
Oh
that's
no, it's that there's those soldiers didn't go nowhere.
those are casualties of war.
Yeah, it's going to be reported. And if I know anything about Arlen, I know he's going to report that he made the decision.
Okay.
And I have no doubt he'll face repercussions for it. That's a lot of lives.
Well, I don't know. I think command would understand a commander making a really tough decision.
Well, maybe if they
I
see
just
the
don't
proof
think-
of all the gnolls that potentially attack the city, but if it was for nothing else, then
He's gonna get promoted.
We all likely will.
I doubt that.
You know, he'll get promoted for this. Oh, the good press.
Maybe that's good.
No, the people of the city didn't even see it happen. They don't care.
Maybe that can be the exchange.
Doesn't get promoted.
What they're gonna want,
No, we let them have it.
what poor tier is gonna want, or I'm not sure about Ravengard. Ravengard is in.
I thought Porter was dead.
No, Dillard Porter was assassinated. Her daughter is one of the commanders.
Oh.
She's second ranking next to older Ravengard.
Who's gone?
who's hopefully not in Helterel right now. But
Oh,
Isn't that where he was headed when we saw him last?
sure was.
So he's
Wonderful.
almost.
So, my prediction, if I've been with the Fist long enough, is I don't know if anybody's getting promoted. This is a whole outside incident that wasn't within the city of Baldur's Gate. People didn't see shit. However, they like a good story, and they want to sell this to make them look better. No doubt that they're going to award all of you and us for what we've done. But they want to
Probably
make a story out of it, and they'll want you to be their heroes. Which, to be fair, you are. But internally, I don't think much changes. The only thing they're going to care about is a potential fugitive who is on the side of the Knolls being within their city.
Right.
which is why we leave him out.
Right.
He can just be some person from fucking Deer Step, as far as they know.
Exactly. It's not hard to fake somebody's papers and get them in the city.
No, I know
Look,
people-
you're not wrong, okay? Half of us are criminals. I've done it before.
Oh, I have connections too. We're good.
Look, you don't play by the rules when the rules aren't fair.
Baldur's Gate's corrupt anyway. Who cares?
But if I know anything about Arlen, I know that he doesn't want to lose any of you. He doesn't want to lose anybody again. I don't think he'll oust him.
Because it damns us.
It
Yeah.
fucks him too.
Yeah, but if we're caught lying, it's
He doesn't want that. It's also why he doesn't want you to have the position so hard. I'm sure he wants you to have it. I'm
No.
sure he doesn't want to
I
necessarily lead anymore.
Right.
He just doesn't want you to take the fall.
No, I understand that, but I guess it's more more on face value than anything else. I'm not letting him give orders until we're back into the city. And I think that that's a personal decision everyone gets to make. At this point, we're kind of off the beaten path.
I think
We're off book. If people decide someone else is going to give the orders, that's what it is.
right. Look, you and I are the oldest ones here. I relate a lot. You just got I guess, more of an optimistic outlook than I do. But maybe I guess that's what years of being in the fucking Flaming Fist will do to you.
Grind you down.
If there's anything that I know, is that we need to stick together.
Yeah.
I think you know that more than any of us do.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, you're built for that. You're on the outside of the city. You're in Rivington keeping people together.
That's all I know. We'll be fine.
The last thing we need to be doing is fighting each other.
Agreed. And tomorrow we can get our story straight.
Right.
got a long walk.
I look forward to finally being fucking home.
9 hours.
It'd be nice.
I'm not riding that goat again. She goes into her
He's
tent.
chatty.
He talked to me the whole goddamn time. He wouldn't shut up.
Yeah. What?
Nothing.
Fletch, get up. Go to your bed.
She's, it's comfy right here.
Go to your bed. You'll feel better in the morning.
Ugh. She crawls over towards it. Towards, like, her tent. She's in her bedroll.
Yeah.
Yeah. She just crawls over towards it and falls asleep.
I'll keep first watch.
All right. Who keeps second watch?
I can, I guess. Oh, that's perfect.
Well, you get your full 8 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just before we go to bed, I think Sahar will stop by Caius and say, I wasn't trying to speak for you about anything. I just wanted him to know from his commander
Right.
where things lie. But
I
that
appreciate it.
doesn't mean there isn't another conversation still to be had. got your back.
Thank you.
She goes to bed and sleeps the sleep of peace.
Tranquility.
Oh.
During second watch, I'm gonna get up still though, and go find Anastasia.
Anastasia,
Wherever
where are
she's
you
at.
during second watch?
Watching. I don't know.
Cool.
What's our arrangement look like? Because everyone's just kind of scattered around, right? Like,
Yeah.
Like a small scattered.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, probably just directly in the middle if everyone's kind of separated off from the fire, just to be
You'd
able
not
to
be
see.
wrong to imagine the Baldur's Gate video game Camp 1.
Uh-huh.
You know?
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy enough.
There you go.
Okay.
Baldur's Gate reference.
Oh, they're a little bit closer to the fire then.
Yeah, they're all like next to
Yeah,
it.
they're all like just in a
Look,
in a
you guys
square
are not in
around
a
it.
square around the fire. You're in tents, all right? You're not just fucking sleeping in front of the fire.
No, Anastasia probably is in front of the fire.
Okay,
Like,
there you go.
That's a very cool image to like wake up and see like surrounded by flame. It's kind of neat. Kevin will walk up behind you. She's not particularly stealthy.
even without the armor.
Yeah, but she is slow when she does it. She kind of puts her forehead on your back.
I offered to take the watch so you could sleep.
Yeah, but something was bothering me. I can understand why Sahar's mad at, I don't know, at him, I guess, and Arlen or whatever structure that puts us in this place. I don't have a really good ability to read people. So I don't really know why you're mad at Kirk, I guess.
All right.
If that's the case.
Oh shit.
She'll
Give me a second.
She'll come around and sit down.
You did it. You fucking stun locked him. You did it.
That was not what I was expecting.
What do you want?
My brain was on Arlen. I thought it was gonna be like, I don't understand why he's doing it. And then you were like Kirk, and I was like, wait, what? I didn't.
He'll come sit next to you.
No, I don't think upset is the right word to use. To be honest, I don't think he really has done anything worthy of being upset. He talks a lot, like the goat, and sometimes that annoys me.
Yeah.
But he is good. And righteous, I suppose, in his own way.
Yeah.
I cannot say that it is a emotion that I have familiarity with. Not one that I have a direct answer for.
I think that's my problem. My brother assures me it's not a... He talks about cats a lot. Now they have my tongue sometimes. And I think I have that same problem where I don't know how... I have a feeling, but it's nebulous. I don't have a name for it all the time.
Cats got your tongue. That's such a strange phrase.
Yeah. He talks to a lot of strange things, a lot of strange people. Picks up a lot of things. So not angry.
No. Annoyed. I think annoyed. I
That makes
feel
sense.
that there are certain threats of some sort to something in my mind. Whether he realizes it or not. probably does not know what he's doing.
I think he does. Even if not in the way that you're talking about. I understand him being the shield. Parts of me admire him for being able to talk as much as he does. To say the things he means. I don't think he's righteous. I think he's just sure of himself. He knows.
That may be it. I'm very used to people obfuscating their words, saying one thing but meaning another.
I don't know if he can even do that. But I think it's because he chooses to. I don't think he
Yes.
has. I don't think a cat has his tongue.
No. I don't think he would allow it.
Maybe he would. I don't know. I appreciate you helping us out, though. Helping me out.
When?
Yeah, but I think that there are early moments that you've had where you measured things, weighed it out, and chose things that were profitable for you. But I think the last couple of days you've done a lot of things that were not beneficial to you in any way. I saw times where you were the shield, and I appreciate that.
I have much to make up for, Cadman.
I think it's important, and I held my tongue, like I do most times, with Sahar. But I'm really tired of martyrs that don't know what they're sacrificing. Arlen didn't know. Sahar stepped in line in front of him for us, but she's another punishment. What makes a martyr is knowing what you have to sacrifice for it. I don't need you to sacrifice to just be happy, be better. And I don't think the actions, at least with the Knolls or the Krokektoek, I didn't see you making actions and sacrificing aimlessly. I don't think you ever make an action like that. I think I saw you measure things, account for it, saw where you would fall in that, and you made a conscious decision to lose for us. I don't need a martyr in my life. I already got one.
Looks over at Sahar's.
No.
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 Adam.
Yes.
She looks over and then goes, Adam.
Yes. No, I want someone that knows. And you are the smartest person I've ever met.
I suppose it comes with the years of study.
Yeah.
Some of it is coming back to me. I can't say that what I was doing was martyrdom or was particularly calculating.
No,
I
I
appreciate the compliment.
I think it was similar to Kurt. You wanted to, like he wants to.
Yes, but Kurt, I have the benefit of not dying if things go wrong. I don't have to think about it much right now. I can just do what I want. I don't mean that in a negative way.
No, I just don't want it to. I just don't want it to be lessened then.
Yes.
I don't know if dying's the problem, like death, meeting that moment is the problem. I think it's all the pain that leads up to it. Sure, we know the gamble. But as I said, you don't ever do anything that you don't understand. You know what it's like to die. You make that measurement, and you still go in that gauntlet and take that pain, regardless. We can only do it once. But you've thrashed and shattered your body for us in ways that none of us could even imagine. I could never make that calculation. I think Kirk wants to. I think I wish to understand too. But you do. Dying's easy. You go to sleep. Being killed's very, very hard. I appreciate you.
You can stay if you would like.
Good. I will. That's where I'll stay.
Bars.
And then they kissed.
Oh my god!
I do have gloves on. Kinda like,
I know how you feel when sometimes during Spelljammer, Pepper will do this and be like, what am I even doing? I don't know.
Yeah.
This is nothing.
Why the fuck
This
am I
is
even here?
beautiful.
What am I
This
doing
is-
here?
What am I doing? This is amazing.
Thank you.
God.
Pepper,
Eventually-
Pepper and I have been sitting on this for like 2 games. We've been like, we have to talk. We have to have a
It's
conversation.
the entire roleplay session. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, that's my DMing style, is edging.
Yo.
Yeah, edging RP. You guys, wake up. It is the next day. You guys can long rest. You can push
There's a
that long rest
conversation to
button.
be had with the Sahar now. I hate this.
And I'm going to find another playlist to play here.
There's also a conversation to be had with Kirk.
I do fall asleep by the fire.
Alright.
And I scorch myself a little bit. But that doesn't mean I wake up early. I'm going to try and make a burrito of some kind for Caius.
Oh,
Oh no,
perfect.
if
Yeah.
you fall asleep at the fire, Anastasia doesn't.
You roll a
Oh.
survival
Good.
check.
Oh, yeah. With the dice I can find.
To-
Fallout rules. My cooking skill is survival.
What is it normally?
What?
Does it normally have a skill associated with
Okay,
it, or is
okay,
it
it's
just?
not
No,
terrible.
D&D hates
I
it when you
can't
cook
imagine I
things.
have a
I
It's
can't
fucking
have lore
a
cooking.
bonus in that.
No, of course not.
Probably couldn't Pathfinder.
12.
You make a pretty good burrito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lore cuisine.
You still
I-
got some potatoes left over. You
Damn.
you find a stray tortilla somewhere.
And a robin's egg or something.
yeah. You climb a tree and find some eggs.
Yeah.
And
It's a snake egg, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if it's the same thing.
Oh.
Well,
Well,
they eat them in delicious intentions.
yeah, it's fine. And you awaken from your meditation, Kaya says. So does everybody else awaken from their sleep. I think you're the only one that meditates.
Yep.
Because you're full elf, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to find
Yeah.
Caius.
Burrito.
I do have gloves on, but
Marion.
that's it. I didn't wrap it in anything.
I thought you were
What do
saying
you
you
have?
were
Just
only
gloves.
wearing gloves.
Yeah, I'm naked.
Jacob.
No, if anything, I'm outside your tent, sitting on like a thing, holding it.
Hell yeah.
And I'm like, maybe I misjudged.
Marion fucking boomed all of us in chat just now.
What? You?
She just put cooks utensils is probably what you would use for cooking.
She fucking boomed me.
Crocaduki.
God, not the. He's dead. The crocodukey's dead.
Oh, Dookie. Marion
Crocaduki.
always has heat.
the Marion Jacob rivalry just
Yeah.
keeps
Continues.
keeps
It continues.
going.
It continues. Oh,
Oh.
Emma said that
The illusion,
you
it's
didn't mean
destroyed.
to put dookie, but you shut up. Yeah, you did.
it's funny. It's funny, dude.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Did you make me a burrito, or is that for you?
No, this is for you.
Marion also said she knows of cooks utensils because she's been writing a Dungeon Meshi-esque D&D.
Aw.
Ooh.
Okay, you wake up. You have a burrito. Cadman made it. It looks pretty good.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I think that would be helpful to start the day. I don't know if that's entirely
Do you-
the one that you normally get, but that's one I could try and
No,
make.
there's a guy back in Tier Step.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I don't think I could ever be that guy, but
You're special.
yeah.
Do you want something
No,
for this?
that was it. And I stand up and I walk
Do you
away.
want to talk about that dream
Oh.
we had?
If you want to. You want to do that now?
Maybe not.
Fledge pokes her head out from underneath Caius and says, "Can I have a
What?
burrito?"
What?
What?
From
Were they, in
underneath
the same, were they
Caius?
in the same tent?
No, like you're peeking your head out, and then she puts her head right here.
But she's in my tent?
Yes.
Ayo.
Oh.
When
I'm
did that happen?
Oh,
You can have half.
maybe
She goes back in.
I only made one.
Oh,
I really only
When
made
you
I really only
when
made
you
a few.
told her to go get in her
Oh,
tent,
thank
she just crawled into a random one, and it was Caius.
Nobody saw Caius going to 10. He took first watch.
Oh, you're right.
Aha. It was me.
Yeah, I think it would be nice to talk about that.
Has he done that to you before?
Mm-hmm.
With other people?
No,
And
that's why I think it would be nice. I'm not so alone now.
Right.
You get it.
I do get it. He's in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Did you understand any of that?
No. I think it's the problem with prolific imagery. You have to sit on it for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't need another person's voice in my head.
Yeah.
I've already got 3 of them.
Yeah.
I like major images with like subtitles.
I would enjoy that more.
Yeah, yeah. But we could ask him.
Of course.
And we could talk about it if you'd like. Because it was unique.
Why was I you?
I don't know.
And why were you me?
I don't know. I don't know
I
what
didn't like that
means.
one bit.
There's something to be thought about.
And Rain was there.
That's what I wanted to talk about myself. I mean, it sounds crazy for all the crazy nebulous shit that we saw in that vision, but that's the thing that actually sparked my interest the most.
Rain?
Yeah, Adam shows me all kinds of shit all the time.
But she
But
kind of just broke in.
That's
it seemed.
that's a person I've never met before,
Oh,
and someone that
wow.
seemed to be important to
Yeah,
you.
I think so. She's like the first person I met when I got to Baldur's Gate. She kind of sought me out.
Oh,
She kind of just started showing up places that I
was.
was.
Hmm.
It's like I saw her face every time I went out. And she just approached me one day, said she was a friend of a friend.
Wow.
But I'm not so sure anymore. I think she may have been lying to me.
About what? Being your friend?
Being a friend of my friend.
But she's your friend, right?
I think so. I hope so.
Well, then I don't know if it matters whoever this other third friend was.
Well, it's the only reason why I trusted her.
Hmm. How long did you know her for?
Not very long at all.
How long have you known her for now?
When did I get to Baldur's Gate? I might have it written down.
I also have it written down. I just have to scroll. I think about 2 months.
Yeah, so
Maybe
like
3 months.
3 months then?
Hmm.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. I'll go to my timeline.
Well,
Let's see.
Three.
You got into Baldur's
4.
Gate on 4/7,
Yeah,
and it's like 6/21.
it's 6/21.
wow. Okay.
It's like almost 2 months.
Well, that is something to talk about then.
Yeah.
But I'm always here if you want to talk about that.
I'd like to meet your brother,
Okay.
if that's possible.
I don't see why not. I have no reason to withhold.
I can't say I'll be very kind to him. He doesn't seem very kind.
I don't know if you have to make any kind of promise to me.
Okay.
Cadmium, this burrito kind of tastes like ass.
I think it's decent.
Hmm.
Needs hot sauce.
I can try hot sauce next time. Kevin ignores her. Well, good morning. And she walks off.
You walk off. I think Kirk finds you at one point just when he wakes up. He's like, "Hello, Cadman.
Oh, hi.
I feel so much better today.
Do you? You look
I
better.
do. I feel great. I feel like everything is just behind us now. We only have a victorious future to look forward to.
Do you still have a map?
I have no idea where we are.
Me neither. I was hoping there could be a stream somewhere to bathe or something.
Oh yeah, yep, there is one. I know where one is.
Are they gonna bathe?
Like nearby?
Yep, I sure do.
Okay, that would be great. Did you have like? She kind of looks around. I think you still have Null behind some of your scales.
Yep, I need to go get rid of that. Let's go now.
Yeah, I thought that was part of your collar, but I think it's a.
No, it's disgusting. It smells awful. I can't get it out.
Okay.
Yep, okay.
Let's
I
go
might
do
need
that.
to roll around in some sand.
Like
Oh.
a chinchilla?
You know what? And she goes over to like her mirror and grabs like a horse brush and go. And I walk off.
Oh, yes. Oh, big bristled brush. Kirk and Cadman leave.
Hey, yo. Skinny dip.
Oh, but I could leave a letter for
Anastasia?
after this if I know where you're gonna be. If you guys have a conversation before.
She's probably in a tent.
Okay, I'm gonna go find her
Hers
first.
if-
You do so.
I'm gonna walk in. I have a horse brush.
What?
That's not the point. I know you said you wanted to talk to some people beforehand, but I'm going to. Kirk knows about a riverbed somewhere nearby. I'm gonna try and get the null skin out of his scales, and she kind of looks like a huge bruise over her shoulder. I can't really reach my back, but I figured if you wanted to help with that too, you could join us.
Oh my god.
Big ship.
If you want, I just want to let you know
No,
where-
she was probably just getting her stuff ready for the day. I'm just looking at what spells I have.
Well, it's me a long walk, and I'm gonna try and find, I guess, chilies on the way or something.
Nice.
Yeah, it's for guys. I don't know.
I can probably help with that.
Well, I knew you want to talk to people. Why don't you talk to people first, and then you can...
Talking can always happen.
Well,
She's like, all right, let's go.
all right. Cadman, Kirk, and Anastasia all go down by the river.
I can have a conversation with fucking Kirk on the way, maybe.
That works out.
Cadman being there might be a good thing.
Oh, do you want to do that?
Them first, if they have anything.
I don't. All I have is that
Did Raish come back?
The
yeah.
fuck is a temperament for chilies?
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
He does come back.
Okay. It's like summertime. I'm sure you could find them somewhere.
But are chilies on the coast?
You're not really that close to the coast.
Well, yeah, we're kind of more in the.
Well, I guess that's true. I guess we're kind of
Yeah.
inland.
You can find chilies. I don't care.
Oh,
You're not gonna find like a Carolina Reaper, but you might. Find some chilies.
that would be wild if I did, though.
Yeah, you're like, oh, let's.
I didn't tell
let's
him.
test it.
I'm like, I found this one.
Actually, you know what?
It did.
Kais is
That would be a terrible
Yeah,
idea.
yeah, it did
I
horribly burn my eyes
Yeah.
when I touched it.
I have a spell scroll of plant growth, and I was gonna be like, I could make chilies, and I
that's
just
cool.
I just read what plant growth does.
Yeah.
It makes plants in like a 500 or like a 3-mile radius or something.
You have a scroll of
It's
it, right?
Crazy, yeah.
You could do a huge field of peppers out here. I could. You should totally do that.
Yeah. I mean, Sahar, you get up at some point. I think the last person to come out of there, Racket's up. Fletch is up.
Yeah.
Ollie's stringing his bow again. He's just kind of getting ready. Ollie gets ready really quick, and then he starts kind of scouting around because he's used to it. Arlen is up and he's ready. He's probably last to come out of his tent.
Yeah.
I think he silently just starts just kind of getting his things ready.
Sure.
That's where you guys are currently right now. I don't know if there's anything that's happening here. I don't have anything.
Jacob.
Yeah.
Minor conjuration. I can make like inanimate objects, right?
Mhm.
Could I make a little spice like bottle? Can I make just like a little spice kit?
With minor conjuration?
Yeah.
Here's the thing with making things that are edible. As soon as as soon as you eat it, it's gonna be gone forever.
But that's all it needs to do. It's just a taste.
There's a small spike of heat and it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna last terribly. It's not even gonna it's gonna be like, oh, it was there for a second, then it'll be gone.
That's kind of good actually. If I could have heat like that in real life, I would.
If we don't find chilies. If we don't find
There you
chilies.
go.
that's
Of course.
the backup.
Okay. The three of you are walking around. You know what? You guys find some chilies. You find a couple of peppers, and you roll a d4.
I think I'd have dice at the fucking table. This is a game about dice. Whatever.
This is
Oh, I have benign transposition now.
Oh my god, it's wild looking.
I do remember that.
What the fuck is that?
it's a 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
4.
Don't you know that's a 4? It's the weird symbol of the dice company that
I
made this
was
dice.
confused. I was like, what
You
is
find
that?
5 peppers. That's crazy.
Don't rub your eyes.
What the fuck you here?
And Kirk's like,
Whoa, back.
I'm not here.
those things look Crazy.
Yeah.
Why are they so red?
I don't know. I'm glad I'm wearing gloves. I'll put them in a bag. Like we should
You do
probably
so.
wash these.
Okay, yep. And eventually you guys find a small, like, creek. It's not like a giant river or anything. And is there any conversation you want to have here? Or is this,
I think first. So there's a very specific conversation that Anastasia wants to have if she can insight what she thinks is going on.
Oh my god,
But she can't tell if Kirk is just as like dense as Cadman is, or if Kirk is like trying to make passes. If I'm being completely honest,
If
she's
Kirk is
like
what?
trying to make passes at. She's like, oh, can I help you with your armor? Oh, can you want to go
So
to
you
the
want to
river? Do you
insight
wanna...
Kirk?
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Okay, roll insight.
Oh, yeah, I will be off.
And I'm
in
going to
a-
let you speak with Dead. I'm going to let you basically...
with Kirk, speak with dead
Speak with
Kirk.
Dead as in, like, you can ask me some questions. and I'll
I'm
give you an
gonna
answer to them.
I'm gonna run off and be in a bush of some kind. somewhere.
Fighting chilies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they can have their
I
time.
used my coin for this. I want you to know that.
Cadman actually hasn't peed for, like, a week, and she's
Oh,
just
that's
doing
really
it already.
bad.
That's
Like-
really bad for you.
You fly away!
17.
a hose
17.
that's like-
Okay, you can ask me 3 questions, and I will answer them truthfully
Okay.
about
How do
Kirk's
I-
demeanor.
How do I say this? What is it? This feels like fucking high school teen
Yeah.
drama right now. Bullshit.
I love it. I love it. Yeah.
Does Kirk's demeanor, the way that Kirk, how do I put this? I guess
Is he trying to fuck?
yeah,
Whoa.
but I'm trying to figure out how to phrase it
Yeah.
that isn't just that.
But it's that.
Is he trying to make advances?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know how I insight that specific thing. I'm more trying to look at it from
I
the
think-
perspective of
yeah.
like, does Kirk treat Cadman like he treats is he just treating
No.
Cadman like everyone else?
No, he very clearly likes Cadman.
Okay.
But it is not like I'll explain a little further. From what you know of your very limited knowledge of Kirk,
Yes.
I think what Anastasia picks up is not necessarily like for him and who he is. It's not like love. It's I think at first it's like it's respect,
Right.
and then it's like it's what's the word I'm looking
Like
for?
admiration?
Yes, it's admiration, and it's also it's respect and admiration that you think he hasn't necessarily realized has transformed into love.
Aw.
That he doesn't.
Oh,
You don't
Lord.
think he even gets it. He's just like, I just really like Cadman for some
It
reason.
it is Cadman.
I don't really know why, but I just really like her. That's his thought process.
All right.
I just think she's neat.
What the fuck kind of conversation do I have?
You can't tell him to fuck off.
Yeah,
It's
like, what the
terrible.
fuck am I gonna do?
From who?
So
Shit.
the other thing I also put in, like the thing that happened last night, I don't think he necessarily took personally. He
Right.
didn't really know what happened. He was just like,
And that's why
oh.
Ollie's like, oh,
and
I'm
all,
sorry,
but he and all and then
But Ollie
in
inside
his
it.
brain, this was his
Yeah,
brain. He was
Ollie
like,
knows.
oh, okay, I'll go sit by the fire by my friend Ollie, and then Ollie gives him a pat because Ollie very clearly knows what's going on, and he's like, I do love my friend Ollie. He's so nice to me. Like he has no fucking clue what's happening.
This is high school. Oh!
For the love of God.
He knows how to swing a sword.
I didn't
Someone
go
write
to.
me
I
fan
was
fiction,
homeschooled.
please.
I don't have to deal with this shit. How do I have this conversation?
He's like,
Oh, but it's also like my college experience too.
I think most of the time
I also
it's
didn't
paper.
do that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I think Anastasia would just, I guess, attempt to be present and involved in the thing. I don't think there is a way to have this conversation that doesn't just end with it going bad. And I think Anastasia probably recognizes that.
okay, so
Because if Kirk's not
Calculating.
even recognizing what is happening, then like,
okay, well, Kirk is like getting ready to bathe in the river.
yeah.
So,
Do you remember how Anastasia was introduced?
yep, yeah. I mean, he has no shame, so he also is like,
Neither does Anastasia.
great, cool, Cat. When you come back, we're both in the river together.
I don't think I'm just like I'm glad everyone's bathing already.
Yeah.
Yeah, you emptied your
I think
bladder.
Kirk just say, "Oh, Anastasia, you're not as mean as I thought you were.
Cool.
You're actually really nice."
Yes, I try, Kirk.
Is it because like, You're like really, really determined. I
You
I
could say
respect
that.
Yeah,
you
I
could
wish.
say that.
I wish I was more like that.
She just kind of looks, and then she kind of like number one, she notes that Cadman has come back into view, but also while talking,
He's like, get the
and
horse brush!
while he's like I wish I was more like that, and she would just say, you didn't run when the Krotoek was speeding towards us. You were just as determined as I.
Oh, thanks.
Yes.
Oh, that's good to know. I thought it was extremely terrifying. I wish I was just as brave as you.
I have the benefit of playing by special rules, Kirk. You don't. It's all right.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
okay to be terrified.
Yeah.
Acting bravely in the face of that.
I never thought I would be more scared of death the older I got. Sorry, that's kind of really heavy. Sorry, I didn't mean to just drop that on you like that. You don't have to answer that. It's okay.
No. The
Then Cadman's got the horse brush on his back, and he's like, "Oh!"
she like starts to try to think of like an insightful answer, and he does that. And she's like, "Do I even?"
Oh, it's been years.
It's been years.
I'm like,
I've never found
Wait
a
a
proper
minute.
horse brush.
How often?
yeah,
In
how old are
Baldur's
See
you?
how long these scales, how dirty these scales have been.
Oh,
Yeah, from a distance, like, son of a bitch.
yeah.
Oh, damn.
Oh yeah.
There's a foul stench in the air.
It's just Kirk.
All the fish go, like, oh.
Oh fuck!
Dinner.
No,
Fish tacos.
I think with age comes more to leave behind.
Oh, yep. I guess that makes sense.
When I was first. Kirk was there. Kirk knows that Anastasia is Neverese, right? Whether or not he
Yeah.
understands what that means.
I don't know. Do you ask?
I
him?
felt no. I'm just trying to remember. I'm
Yeah.
trying to. Colton is trying to remember. In the past, we had everyone
Yes,
around when
yes.
that
Oh,
was
yeah,
revealed.
He does know that.
He knows that. Yes. Okay. From what little I remember before the fall of Netheril, I was very much similar, terrified of some events coming to pass, terrified of my own death. As I learned more, as you gain more, as you learn more, you gain more to care about. You gain more to lose.
Oh, well. Oh,
If you had died, it might have meant the end of your comrades. That's a scary thought.
it is.
Ken
It is.
comes like holding onto his back, and I'm like, over his shoulder looking at her, going,
Well, that's comforting. Thank you,
Yes.
Anastasia.
Yes.
What are you gonna do when we get back to the city?
I don't know. I don't know.
What's so funny?
no.
We do need to talk about the reports that we're going to give, though.
What do you mean?
Fuck.
Well, when we...
We could just stay out
We-
here. I don't know if we gotta go back.
It's true.
Uh,
We have a
I hate people.
a stowaway now, if you haven't noticed, Raish.
Oh yeah.
And it's very clear that he's...
Yeah, what's going on with that? Why is he? I don't know if I was paying attention.
I think that he was our enemy, but I think in reality he was a scared little boy that was used by our enemy.
Oh.
But if we take him to Baldur's Gate and people report that he was on their side, he won't be making it out of Baldur's Gate alive.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'll just be a scared little
Well-
boy in prison.
Oh, I never saw him.
Oh,
That was easy.
is that an option?
Yes, that's what we're all going to do.
Just tell him we never saw him.
That's the plan.
Oh, no, I've never.
Either-
I've never really lied.
Well, we could either say that.
Well, I've lied before, but not on this level.
We can say
not
that,
very
or
good
we
at
can
it.
say he's a refugee from one of the small villages.
He kind of is.
Okay.
He's
A
kind of
refugee from one of
the Knolls.
Yeah, from the nearby small villages.
He doesn't
where-
really even look like it all. They'll
where
probably believe that.
his home was destroyed, and we brought him back for safety.
Yep.
We should really probably bathe him.
We'll let Caius deal with that.
Good. Yeah. I'm keeping his head though.
What?
I think it'd be cool to have.
Oh, Right.
Oh yeah, you do have his head.
Yeah, the one
Yeah,
that
that's
was possessed
fucking
by
weird.
We
a
should-
horrible demon.
Does
That's
that head resemble Raish in any way?
Yes, it is
It's
him.
his
It is
head.
literally
It's a
his head,
decapitated
but
It's
okay.
crazy.
We should not keep that.
Anastasia, why not?
It's perfect.
We're claiming we don't know who he is, and we have his twin's decapitated
They
head.
won't find it.
It's in a magical bag. You have to reach your hand in and go his second head, and it'll show up.
Wait, actually?
His first head.
Exactly.
Wait,
yeah,
is
yeah,
that-
yeah,
wait.
his first head.
Is that actually true?
Oh yeah, it's a bag of holding. You can't. I mean,
Oh, it
sure,
is a
sure. I
bag of
guess you
holding.
could dump it out,
Well,
and the head will roll out. But
Kirk,
you got to stick your
have you
hand in and go. Raish's first head.
Have you done
a password.
expeditions
That's the phantom
outside
name.
of the city before?
Yeah.
Or is this
Raish's
your first?
head?
For the flame
Written
of
by
visions.
Marion.
Yeah.
No, this should be the first one.
We'll have to check with Racket. If they search all of our
629,000
belongings upon return, then
It's a
we
lot
need
of
to get
head.
rid of the head.
It's a
That's a
lot.
lot.
Well, I don't think they will.
Slow burn.
We I'm
The
sure Racket has
slowest
done
burn.
it before. We can
Simmer
confirm with
even.
her.
Yeah. I just did a lot of basilisk gate duty, and I mean, you just gotta look really suspicious for us to search you and take all your stuff, or have like a big animal.
Raish kind of looks really suspicious, like all the time.
Hopefully we can, maybe with some cleanup over there, he'll be fine. We just have to, the big one is we have to convince the captain.
I don't know. Listen to how they talked last night. It seems like
I'm about,
I don't know.
I'm about as new as you guys.
I feel like we don't gotta convince anyone. It seems like
Oh,
Sahar
Kirk was one of the newest ones, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Of the lot.
he joined 6 months prior to you guys joining.
Gotcha. So
Yeah.
he's nearly as much of a new blood as us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sahar and Arlen will figure it out, whoever that is.
Yeah, they will. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I
They're the only
kind
ones that seem to have any kind of.
I do wish that we could convince Arlen to not make any rash decisions and convince Sahar to give him back his command so she doesn't suffer those consequences. But that is her decision.
Do you guys think we? He like kicks his foot and he's like,
What?
"Do you like think they'll like award us for killing all those gnolls?"
Potentially.
Yeah, that's what they said last night. They'll probably
Regardless,
have a whole ceremony and a parade or something.
whether
Really?
it's
Yeah.
for us or because it will make the Flaming Fist look good, it will probably happen.
Yeah,
It will make me look good.
It will.
yeah.
It will. It will, Kirk.
Yes.
Like those weird, like tight leathered pants you see up on the upper wards. They're gonna put him in that.
I don't know
What?
Incredibly restrictive.
I don't know about that. I don't know
No,
about that.
they will probably have us in Flaming Fist parade dress. Does Flaming Fist have a parade dress? Do you even know what does Jacob know what I'm talking about?
No, I have
So
no idea.
in the military, when you're in combat, you have your combat uniform, but you have parade dress. You know when you see like the National Guard and like the nice like
Yeah.
kind of that's parade dress.
You're gonna
So
have to do
does
that thing with the guns.
does Baldur's Gate does the Flaming Fist have a parade dress like a uniform like this is what you wear during like
yes.
official occasions?
Yes.
Okay. Then they'll likely put us in parade dress.
No, I hate that.
Okay, my butt's clean.
It's itchy.
I guess we're done.
Ah, good old Arma, still serving me well.
Wow. You guys come back to the rest of the group. It's
I'd like to talk to Arlen. please.
okay. You can. Sorry, I just want to make sure. He is making. Fucking, I don't know why I was gonna say gruel.
What a poor bastard.
He's got the squalid living condition right now.
This is why.
Wretched.
This is why he's so fucking angry all the time.
Well, I have to eat.
He's like, when I was inside the city, I was making 57 gold a month, and now I have
He
gruel.
throws a little tin on the ground. I can't handle this. No, he's eating like his rations or whatever.
Agony bread.
3 stinking days.
I need you to take a chance, sir.
He stands up. And he
Based,
says,
even based.
"All right, let's do it." What?
You gotta let this hunt for revenge go.
I'm not gonna kill him, guys.
I know you're not. But if you let it eat you alive every day, you're not gonna be able to lead us, sir.
I don't plan on that. Thanks for your concern, though.
He's powerless now. every drop of magic that he had from his patron is gone.
He kind of looks over at him. He's Raish is currently
Because he chose to help us.
squatting on the ground. He's like,
God, he has gruel too?
Yeah, he does.
He did get gruel.
Yeah.
God damn.
Mashed up burrito.
You understand that, right?
I do. I do understand that.
So let's forget he was ever here. You'll never see him again. I'll keep an eye on him. And if anything happens, I'll put him down. Like the mad dog he is.
Damn.
And if I fail at that, you can kill me too.
After what we've been through, Kais, I don't know if I could bring myself to do that.
I mean, I've been lying to your face every moment that we've been together.
I think Sahara said it last night. I mean, some of these people were criminals.
Yeah.
I prefer that. Look, I love Kirk. He's a little too pure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not perfect, and every day I try to redeem the mistakes that I think I've made, but it's all so much. And I think in a way I felt that similarity with you.
Yeah.
I can agree to that. It's all in the past. I don't care what you do with him.
He can't be in your report.
He won't.
Thank you.
And then he before you leave, he says, you have to understand though, I don't know what I can do about Sahar.
I think she understands that.
All right. I led you all here.
But we
I
did
brought you-
save Baldur's Gate, so
It's worth it,
it's worth it. We all have people there we love.
of course. He doesn't say anything else. He says, I think eventually when you guys come back, he'll kind of round everybody up at some point.
No.
Yeah?
Sahar will round everyone up.
Well, he does it first.
Me.
and then
No, she was just waiting for them to come back to do that.
Yeah, so he's like, all right, I'm going to tell everybody to leave now. And then Sahar does it, and you kind of get up and...
No, I think Sahar just is like, I think we've all had side conversations about this already. But before we go back, we need to decide what's in our report. Because we all have to be on the same page about it.
Well, we kind of came up with an idea. We put our heads together, and we thought maybe we just don't include him.
Yeah.
Either we don't include him, or since he's coming with us, he's a refugee from one of the small villages whose home was destroyed.
Thought that'd be good.
Yeah, and I'm also on the side. This side.
Great.
Racket's like, yeah, I agree. Arlen, you should know that that's for the best for all of us. And he says, no, I've already spoken to Kais.
Great.
There should be no mention of Raish.
Yeah.
Everything else, though,
No mention. Easy enough.
we should be as truthful as we can. Look, when you're committing a crime, you only need to commit one at a time. Let's not lie any more than we have to.
It's easier that way.
Those reinforcements, I made that order.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It was an order we followed.
I think she looks to Fletch and Ollie to see where they're at with this. Because
Yeah.
she already knew Racket was going to have a, throw in with it.
Fletch is like, you don't have to ask me. I don't care. I'll say whatever you want. And Ollie kind of looks around and says, yeah, I mean, this is for the best. I'm not going to lie about anything else, though.
Easy enough.
I'm asking you
There's
to.
a reason to.
Okay, I think we should head out then.
Fletch is like, I'll lie more, actually. And Rack's like, that's a terrible idea, don't do that. She's
Yeah.
like, I'm just saying, I will.
Um,
I probably lie the most. Just want to let you guys know. And Arlen's like, Fletch, this is not a good thing for you to be saying right now. And she's like,
it's like
I'm just built different, all right?
like, oh, we're lying. I'm gonna be the best liar. You're never gonna be able to tell how much I lied. It's gonna be the best.
Oh.
Sometimes.
Anastasia would kind of go over towards Racket and just be like, "Hey, you've done little missions outside the city before, right?"
Me?
Yeah, Racket.
What do you mean outside the city? In the outer city?
Like-
in Rivington?
like
out
out
here?
here.
Establishing trade routes? Yeah, I was a part of one group of soldiers that was supplying the other scouts when we were attempting to establish the trade route to Heltergard when,
Okay.
about a decade ago, but I wasn't out there for very long, maybe a few days.
Do they search your stuff when you return to the city?
Not if you don't give them a reason. You know it's going to be other fist, right? It's
No,
going to be other ones of us.
Yes.
Look, we rank higher than them. We're just going to tell them not
that's-
to.
That's fair. All right, I guess.
Arlen kind of looks down at her, and Racket's like, Arlen, come on, you guys got to abuse your power a little bit. Some of those other fists are fucks.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
What are you worried about them finding?
Huh?
That head, first of all.
I guess I look directly at
Arlen's like-
Cadman.
He kind of like turns away and walks away, and Race is like, oh, you have that?
Yes. Yes, the head. Risha's first head.
It's our head. We earned it.
You can have it.
We're owed.
You are owed.
Race is like, I didn't want it. It's fine.
A horrible demon possessed it and spoke through it, and it flew around the room.
It did.
That's
and
cool
then
as
he
shit.
still picked it up.
It's cool.
Yanagu flew around
Yeah.
the room before you came.
I could show you.
Fucking Raish
just-
kept his own fucking decapitated head. That's cool.
That's-
It's how I spoke to him. It's how I communed
It's fucking wild.
with
That's-
Yanagu.
Probably not a good thing.
We'll keep it in the bag.
Keep it in the.
Yeah.
It was a part of me that I had killed.
So sorry.
This new me. This is who I am now.
Your second head.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same.
So I have no attachment to it anymore. You can keep it, although it's probably going to rot.
I was hoping my brother could do something about that.
Oh, okay. If you sell it on the black market, just let me know. I want to have a bit of the cut.
That's not Raish.
No.
Yes.
I want to put some. I don't know.
I'm
Is there a
not
black
gonna go.
market in Baldur's Gate?
Of course there
And
is.
like everybody rolls their eyes.
I think so. I don't know if we could.
Is there a black market in Baldur's Gate while talking
Arlen's
to 8
like-
officers of the law?
He doesn't even know that. And Arlen's like 20 feet away and he's like, he's never been in the city. He knows nothing about it.
I think everyone went into a shady tavern once and found something like that.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, your city sounds marvelous.
I guess it is your head. We could sell it if you want to instead. If that's what you want to do.
I don't know how much.
No, I don't.
we can revisit all of
upsell
this
it.
once we're in the city.
As
Yeah.
as a
Can he stay at your
totem?
hostel
Oh,
until we
absolutely.
figure out?
He can stay there as long as he's.
I don't know.
Wow.
Documentation.
I mean, he can come with Adam as well. I'm gonna bring his
I
head in.
mean,
I
we
don't
need
wanna...
to get him documentation
To get him
first
into the
to
city.
get into the
We
city.
Oh.
we can figure that out. That's easy enough.
Well, I don't want to do any of that.
I look at Racket and I'm like, we have it covered.
Does he change his name?
If he wants
Fucking
to.
Cousins of mine, I've gotten into the city.
Okay.
But
Well,
besides, I told Racket I would get her tea. That's how it works.
Yeah.
wait, what if? Yeah.
But yeah, no, he's welcome to stay as long as he wants. And then if you want, we can probably hook you up with a job too.
Fletch says, okay, important thing about lying is that we all need to have the same lie. No additional details.
No.
No fancy things to try to make it a better lie. We all need to say the same shit, okay?
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
the same story, just
Yeah, it's the same story except this guy doesn't exist.
No.
And we went into the sanctum, and that thing awoken. We chased after it,
Uh-huh.
and we destroyed it.
Yep.
This guy is a refugee from Tierstep.
Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wanted to come and immigrate to the city.
Yep.
That's it.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy enough.
Yeah. I think I could do that.
And she says, following that, I mean, he'll be safe from a lot of other citizens who sneak their way into the city.
Yeah.
Who I condone and would find and
Of
arrest,
course.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Arlen says, speaking of that, you're all under arrest.
A cab.
smite. No. He says, ACAB includes everybody in this party.
Yep.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
No.
unfortunately, that's how it works.
Unfortunately.
That's how it works.
It does.
400 billion gnolls.
Yeah.
Especially in
Dead.
Baldur's Gate.
Dead.
Super
Yeah.
corrupt.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
He says, Arlen says,
There's no
if
good ones.
they catch on, there's nothing I can do to save him.
That's fine.
But you should be fine. But don't rely on me or anybody else within the fist.
I won't.
It will lead to all of us, and that's bad.
Hmm.
But I have no doubt that he'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
So long as nobody fucks this up.
I don't blame
Kirk's
you.
like, why'd you look at me, Arlen? Why'd you look at me? And he's like, I didn't. I was just looking around at everybody. Okay.
It's very clear what the curve.
It's perfect.
Do we know his name, Fletch? And we're like, yes, his name is Raish. Okay. What's his last name? Kirk, see? This is what you didn't, you can't do this.
Yeah.
You just need to say his name is Raish. And he's like, okay, I'll go. I understand.
Raish, Two-Face. Anyways.
Let's go.
Twice-headed.
Twice-headed.
He's like, oh, I like that. I like that. That should have been my title.
Kirk Two-Headed?
Twice-headed,
That's cool.
double-head. Race two-head.
Double-head's good.
Race deadhead.
Not to stop this, but
That's
like my
cool.
wife is in Baldur's Gate, and I would really
Okay.
like to go see her.
She keeps
So if
sending
we could-
like really large pairs of underwear.
Oh,
She is 26
Oh,
feet
the
high.
bird. The bird's like carrying a flag. It's like a goddamn flag. I know.
It's for the goat.
Oh.
So how do I bring you a special package?
No, not
So,
okay.
you guys, the day goes on, you make it to the city. Yay!
Yay, we made it.
Whoa!
It's right there.
Mark your bingo cards. I really hope you got this after
And
15
an hour
episodes of the
before we-
Party of X and Baldur's
An hour
Gate.
before we get.
No, we just got here. Okay, go back.
Wait.
No, I
Unmark
was
it.
just saying. No. Just an hour before we get there, I sent a little note to Immolation that I am almost home. That's it.
She burns down the city. You never.
Oh shit!
Oh, damn.
You send her.
One of those little.
Is,
What was that note?
is that where we're going first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arrives in a. I arrive home in 3 days. Do not bathe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
What do you mean gross?
We have some
Wow,
donations.
You
guys.
should bathe more than. Just
Hey,
saying.
Jacob, we have some donations.
Donations. Go ahead
donos.
and read them while the
Yeah.
game is loading.
Motherfucking
Matthias
donos.
R, who's a member,
Aw.
they did their little member message and
Ooh,
put
thank you.
Happy Descent Day, and then
Yo.
they donated $100 and
Holy
said,
shit!
Oh!
I
100
can't
bucks
think of
that's
anything funny for this message.
Well, that was funny in its own right.
I think
Thanks.
I think that's
Who was
right.
that?
That's $100 Australian, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like
cool.
more money.
Wow.
God dang.
Thank you, Matthias.
Damn.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's
so much.
wild,
Appreciate
my guy.
that.
Thank you.
Which
So,
means
What
two
are we
more
at?
items.
2 more items?
Yes.
All right. So
Before
as
we
you
get
guys
in.
are making your way towards the city, you're nearly there. You're about an hour out. Sahar sends the paper
We
bird.
stop. Write little letters.
The portal goes,
Yeah.
"Whoa," and some stuff falls out. The next thing is, okay, it says,
Of course.
they give me instructions for a lot of these.
Okay. Okay.
People
me-
keep
let me make
asking
sure
if
this
it's
is the next
cookie
one.
time.
Oh, it could be. It could
Could
any
be.
time.
Do we want to
Portal-
get cookies while
Portal
Yeah.
opens.
Yeah. Go. Go.
Oh wait, the portal is opening. The portal
Yeah.
is opening.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know you had it ready yet.
It's ready.
Okay.
Portal opens up and the smartest crab walks out, the legendary crafter Leonardo da Vinci, and creates one magic item of uncommon or rare quality of your choosing if you bring him the materials.
Is this
Materials.
one each or one item?
A crab appears and he goes. He says, "Hello, I am Leonardo da Vinci.
Okay.
He speaks?
I make a you magic item.
Who does he go to?
and he's a regular looking crab. And everybody, Arlen's like looking down. He's like, "What is this?" He says, "I said I am Leonardo da Vinci. I am a magical creator. I create magical items."
Do we include Leonardo da Vinci in our report?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm being smuggled into Baldur's Gate.
I'm going to Baldur's Gate. Jacob,
Wait.
Any magic item, you bring me
Do
the
we also
materials. I will
include
make
the
it.
werewolf
Is it
on the
claws,
Spelljammer?
my Pinchy Pinchy claws.
is it just one item per? Is it one item per person or one item for the party?
Are you asking Jacob?
Yeah.
It's one item.
Okay.
Oh.
I
I
have.
will make one item. If you bring me the materials, I will go Pinchy Pinchy Pinchy.
So I have. You said rare, up to rare.
Yeah, and then the next item
Up to
falls out. It
fucking
crushes
rare.
the crab and he dies.
Oh shit!
Holy shit.
I'm just kidding.
I have a pitch for the party because I think this would be really useful to have.
Good lord.
I have a pitch.
No, yours is going to be better than my selfish one.
I have rope of mending. We could use that and whatever the materials are, I guess,
Yeah, there's a lot
to
of
turn that into a rope of entanglement, which would be a nice way to capture people.
I was
Hey,
That's
what,
an
what is it that you want?
Well, okay. I don't want to lock this in.
That fucking peanut butter.
You have to bring me the materials anyways. I don't
Right.
fucking care. You
Rope
just
of
bring me the materials. I make it.
What do you need for a rope of entanglement? I assume rope.
I need rope, and then I also need the a crystal worth 50 gold pieces, and then I also need a fairy spit.
What?
Of course.
You bring me these 3 items, I make you a rope of entanglement.
All right. Does anyone else have any better ideas?
I would say bracers of defense.
Oh, of course you were.
You bring me bracers. You bring me iron ingot. You bring me a ruby, and you bring me a wizard.
A whiz. Oh, well, that's easy
Okay.
enough.
The wizard will be consumed upon creation of the item.
Holy shit!
Okay, that can't be.
Okay,
That's
fine.
cool.
I will use recipe, which is not nearly as good.
Okay.
Instead of a wizard, you bring me
Squirrel.
what?
A squirrel.
A squirrel? You bring me 6 squirrels.
That's one.
What about rats? Can you use rats?
No, fuck rats.
Are you
Rats
sure?
have no magical
She
properties to them.
pulls the rats out of her hair. You sure?
I pinch the rat for free.
For free.
You give me that rat, I pinch him. I will give you nothing. I will give you pinched rat.
It's
I'll give you the greatest item the world has ever seen. Rat in half. 2. I take 1 rat, I make him 2. Disgusting little vermin. They spread disease.
That's a lie. They're
That's why I was pissing. Why is he talking about killing rats?
You give me that rat.
No.
He's a vendetta against rats, I think.
Why?
What about a bag of tricks?
You bring me 10 different animals, and I will make a bag of tricks.
Oh, good lord. I guess,
And they cannot be bugs. They have to be animals.
I think
Beasts.
this crab is demonic.
Remington, do you know this guy?
Yeah.
He comes and he's like, Master Caius, who are you speaking of?
Leonardo-
Holy fuck! He disappears. He says, yes, the weasel knows to fear me. I'm just kidding, that doesn't happen.
Oh.
He says, I do not know that crab, Master Caius.
That's good. It's a good sign.
A broom of flying.
You bring me a broom, and you bring me a witch. The witch will be consumed upon creation of the item.
Where did she go?
His belly.
What about the old recipe?
The old recipe is futile. The old recipe is for amateurs. I am a crab of refinement. Fuck, fine. You bring me a broom. You take the moon and you take the stuff. You bring me
The moon and
you bring me a broom. You bring me
schnitzel.
you bring me no, not schnitzel. You bring me you bring me the shavings of a dragon scale. And you bring me
Does
Points
Kirk
at
work?
Kirk.
I'm a dragon. No, you are not. You are a reduction of a dragon.
Damn.
Oh.
He's like, oh fuck. I guess he's right. I
What the hell does dust of corrosion do?
And then you bring me the dust of a dragon scale. You bring me a broom, and you bring me a
Smaller witch.
fingernail,
Of a witch?
preferably.
Come.
Oh, that's
It
mint.
will fly faster.
Oh, it was going to be a lemon.
Oh, that's funny.
It's mint chocolate chip.
Yeah, I'll take one.
What kind?
Fletch is like, all right, can somebody take this fucking crab?
I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's yours.
Which one do you want?
How big is
He's crab sized.
it? That ranges.
Like a.
That's
like
a big crab.
Yeah.
God damn.
He's not a tiny crab.
He's the great Leonardo da Vinci. Come on.
I've been slain.
To revive me, you must bring me a witch.
To revive me.
A witch, a small town.
It's a small town
a
and
proto-
a small
I
investment
have that.
of 100,000 gold pieces.
I want
It's
a
for my
Kotox
starter
corpse
com-
that's been sweltering in the sun for one day.
I don't care.
We
give me
have
any
that.
of them.
I don't want him to have
One
the
piece or
corpse though.
multiple?
Give me it's one that isn't that one. I can't even see where you're pointing at. No. I want that.
There's strawberry, like,
Yeah, give me that.
Strawberry?
Yeah.
and there's mint chocolate chip.
You want
Okay.
it?
Well, you have Leonardo da Vinci now.
Okay.
Who
Fuck
will
me.
Let you make an item.
I knew that was coming. That was funny. I did not
You knew
expect
that,
that.
you
to
knew
be.
that Leonardo da Vinci was
I
coming?
did, unfortunately.
Okay, the next
All
item
I'm saying
But
is
I
braces
did not
of
look at me like
defense
that.
would be great.
after a crab falls out, then after that, a
more?
non-hostile gelatinous cube appears
Son of a bitch.
with a sitting inside of it, which can be acquired using the monster's ooze cube feature.
The fuck is the
The
use
item
group
in the
feature?
cube
Okay.
is the option with the lowest votes from the poll. So,
Oh my God, that's
gelatinous
clever.
Cube, a gelatinous cube appears,
Okay.
and inside is a 10-gallon cowboy hat.
Huh.
That ooze ate a cowboy.
Can we ask?
Is there the skeleton of a cowboy as well in there?
Sure.
Can we ask Mr. Pinchy what he could
Oh, yes.
make with a gelatinous cube, a cowboy hat, and the skeleton?
And the
remains
skeleton, what
of
can he
the cowboy?
make? What can he make?
Let me think.
Could he make a cap of water breathing?
Because
But it's a 10-gallon cowboy hat.
Yes. Yeah, yes, why not? I make it
Take
now.
a dip in the
Is this what you would like?
river?
My magical pinchies.
I don't know. What
We'll
if
make
oh,
this
you
item
know what?
more.
Wait a minute. I'm going to back up for a second. Maybe cap of water breathing is a really bad idea for a game called Descent. One
Yeah.
second. What other caps exist?
Freaking river sticks. You're like, "Bloop."
Oh, yeah.
Then you forget how to swim.
I can make you a
I know how
hat
to
that would
swim.
make you resistant to acid damage.
That's good.
That actually is pretty good.
Do you think maybe that cowboy hat's magical? Like
Probably.
Yeah.
that man, all of his skin and muscle and everything
How
that
about
is
him's
true.
How
gone.
supposed to get in there?
Yeah.
I'll use an action to cast Detect Magic. Is the hat magical?
No.
It's just a ting.
No.
All right.
I see.
I would... look, it could be...
Resistance
we're an
to
hour-
acid isn't
A
bad.
resistance to acid cap?
I feel
That's
like-
pretty
I
sweet.
I
One
feel
of
like
the
some
other
We're
of
an
it.
hour from Baldur's Gate. We can't have a talking crab and this gelatinous cube.
Okay, well then
One of the other items.
We have to eliminate them each other. We have to
No, I'll
eliminate
save it. We
them
might get it. We
collide-
might get it.
We need to have them collide into one thing.
All right.
It's
So,
potentially the fourth item.
are we all on the same page then?
yeah, make a hat of.
A hat of acid resistance, but it's a
Look,
10-gallon cowboy hat.
I knew you want bracers, but he asked for a whole witch.
What? No, he did it. He took it back. I had
did.
to
Yeah,
get 6 squirrels.
he asked. He
You
asked.
didn't grab 6
So
squirrels.
6 squirrels, bracers, an iron
Sorry, I
ingot, and a
thought
ruby.
that one was the asses of a
okay,
dragon.
Okay. If Sahar wants the bracers defense, we'll keep the crab. What
Yeah.
the fuck are we supposed to do about this gelatinous cube with the cowboy and the cowboy inside it?
Can you send him back through the
Well,
portal?
he's just sitting out
no.
here. What are you supposed to do about him?
He's non-hostile, I guess.
Yeah, he's just got a cowboy hat.
Is he gonna follow us?
No.
Okay,
he's-
this
Says
is
he's
this is
non-hostile.
this is almost funnier
We just leave him here.
because this is now the fucking boomerang. We can come around.
It'll show up.
We come back out
We
of
need
hell.
that hat.
Oh, that reminds me. Throw the boomerang.
Roll
Oh.
a d20.
Wow.
1.
Next
Okay.
game. It comes through a window. and
Oh, fuck!
You're like,
my house.
Mr. Geist, welcome to your moderately affordable home. And when he goes, poof, he goes, that's not included. It's yours.
Come on, lower the rent at least.
There's no warranty.
There's no warranty.
You gotta
No
fix that.
warranty.
Oh,
That's your own
How much is it going to be?
mending. I need a pane of glass,
2 more items.
some glue, and a witch.
And a witch.
that knows mending.
Oh yeah, we can just do this now.
Pavi,
you,
who's a
Pavi.
member, donated
Oh
$100
my
and
God.
said,
We're portal
"What
is
can
done.
what can the
I
grab
think.
do with the chest and the miscellaneous items, though?" I think he
damn.
meant crab.
All right.
Okay.
Is that right?
Did you write down
That's
what you need
everything?
for your defense?
It should be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
portal
I
is
will
done.
read it.
Here,
Thank you guys so much.
I'll do it too.
Thank you guys. Hell yeah. That's
Alright.
super generous of you guys. Appreciate it.
What's item 4?
It's really fucking funny.
Hang on. But before you do that, I want
It's bracers.
brace of
Of
defense,
defense.
It's an iron.
iron ingot,
It's 6 squirrels and a ruby.
Worth 50 gold pieces?
a ruby. Okay.
Bless you.
And
Where,
then
Leonardo da Vinci,
6
where can
squirrels.
we find you inside of Baldur's Gate?
I exist here now. I do not live in Baldur's Gate.
He's on my shoulder.
Yeah,
If
he'll
I
just be with
die,
us.
I am useless to you.
Okay. We will keep him alive until we get. I
He
don't know
is
what's gonna be
smaller
harder,
than a
the
peacock.
ruby or 6
He is.
squirrels.
Okay, you guys ready for the next
Yeah.
item?
Yeah.
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 The portal opens, and out falls a 9.5 cowboy hat. Poor cowboy had to sell a bit to save the ranch.
There's another cowboy hat.
It falls. It's not a gelatinous cube. It's just a 9.5 gallon cowboy hat. It falls out, and it's a cowboy hat, but it's 9.5 gallons, and it has a sad backstory attached to it.
Wow.
Is it written inside?
The backstory
Yeah.
is like,
It says, "I
half gallon.
sold this hat to afford my ranch,
But I
and
did
I
keep
hope
a gallon
anybody
of
who
it."
finds that their life be expedient and quick. If you wear
wait,
this
what?
hat, you'll
Wait,
gain-
what?
If you attune and wear this hat, you'll get +1 to initiative.
Oh.
Okay.
So I've mixed it a little bit with another item that I didn't include in the portal today, which was 10. They really wanted cowboy hats. There was 10-gallon cowboy hats, and every one you wear gives you +1 to initiative.
That is
And
wild.
you
Like
could
Doug
wear like
Dimmadome?
10 fucking cowboy
That's
hats. Yeah,
wild.
so I was like, that's funny, but no.
I like the idea that the note says, "May your life be expedient," and what it means is like, "May you act faster," but it sounds like, "May you die if you obtain this."
The next item, out of the portal, I will just read it. There is a hound, a dog, a little comes
Whoa.
out of the portal.
Okay.
It is a phantom hound with a collar reading Mia around its neck. It acts as if summoned using Mordenkainen's faithful hound.
That's
However, it follows
crazy.
you throughout
That
its
smells
8-hour
crazy.
duration, after which it disappears. Cheerful yet calm, whenever not in combat, this hound can frequently be heard letting out faint arf.
Wow.
Wow.
I just want to say it's that little fluffy dog from that video that has like the brown and black fur, and it's got those tiny beady little eyes, and it's like,
What the fuck is that?
It's a
Don't we
dog.
also get a treasure chest?
and the treasure chest falls and it does not hit the dog.
Oh.
Or the crab.
Or the crap? Or the
They
crap, right?
both die.
Leonardo,
No.
can this dog count as the 6 squirrels? What's the lava cooler stage?
Maybe if it was a bigger
He's
dog.
about 3 squirrels.
Fuck, man. How are you gonna find
Where are we gonna
6?
find 6
I don't
squirrels?
think I've
It's
ever
an
seen one.
entire city.
Yeah,
In the city?
There's going to be parks.
In the city, we'll find squirrels.
Yeah.
All right, come on, move on with the chest now. We're getting to Baldur's Gate. I put on my cowboy hat.
Who gets
I'm going
it?
to Baldur's Gate.
I'm going to Baldur's Gate. My family's dead.
We're not getting there today, are we?
Roll a d20.
I
got it.
gaslit
Somebody
my
roll
whole
D20.
community.
13.
13. That is a... Not what I meant to roll. Sorry. Can you roll d6?
Single D6?
2d6.
6 and 1.
So that's an item and a potion. Now roll 2d20.
Boy, howdy, I love items.
And potions.
Both?
9 and 12.
Yeah, we got both.
My man.
2 potions of healing.
Okay.
And a... Actually, roll a d4 on the item. Sorry.
God dang.
That was the first
1.
item we got.
And a rope of mending.
I already have one.
As well as
A rope of
76
mending.
gold pieces.
Hey!
And a rope
Okay.
of mending and 2 potions of healing.
Leonardo da Vinci, what can you do with 2 ropes of mending?
Wait, you already got a rope of mending?
I do.
Oh,
have
maybe
a
you already
rope of
got it
mending.
from the thing.
Now you have 2.
Maybe.
Oh,
He can take the 2 ropes of mending and make a rope of unmending.
It's a rope that tears itself apart.
Yeah.
So you put 2 bags of holding together.
If you already have rope of mending, then I didn't mean to give that to you.
Do you
Instead,
want-
you get a staff of flowers.
Oh,
Staff of flowers.
Useful.
The staff of flowers,
I already know exactly what I'm gonna do with this
I
thing.
forget what it does.
I think it just makes flowers, doesn't it?
Okay, so
Oh, that's cool.
we go into Baldur's Gate, buy peanuts. Do squirrels like peanuts?
Yeah.
Sure. Maybe like walnuts.
Walnuts.
Yeah.
Acorns?
Acorns.
Acorns.
I think any nut will do.
All right,
When
Rach,
holding
come
it,
here.
you can expend
Oh,
1 charge
not that
from the
kind.
staff to
Oh.
cause a flower to sprout from a patch of earth or soil within 5 feet of you, or from the staff itself.
Okay, so the gelatinous cube is left out in the field with its 10-gallon cowboy
Yeah.
hat. You have the 9.5 cowboy hat that gives you +1 to initiative rolls.
I am not wearing that.
And you have Leonardo da Vinci and the staff of flowers.
I
as well
have
as
a
everything
vote
else.
for the cowboy
Thanks,
hat.
guys, so much. Appreciate you.
I vote we give it to Kirk.
I don't
Because
care.
I think you have the giddy up Gale cowboy hat.
How many fucking cowboy
Quite a few, I think.
we
Yeah.
have?
No, I will hand it over to Kurt.
He's like, we
No,
can
so
match.
that's the thing. You can now match.
Oh, because I own the other one.
Yeah.
He puts it on.
Okay, hang on. Now we need a third
He's
one.
bouncing.
We have one. It's in the cube.
Yeah, but if I have one and Kurt has one, then answers me.
That's what I'm saying. If you
want me
get
to
the
do you want me to get it out of the cube?
We should try.
Okay. This is probably gonna hurt.
Oh, no, wait, hang on. I want you to stick your hand in there.
Why not?
Because I can do that.
Mage hand.
Oh, Anastasia, you're so smart. I was about to throw myself into a cube.
Can mage hand you get it out?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
You can pull it out.
There.
Yeah.
But your
We'll
mage
save
hand
that.
unfortunately dies.
Oh no.
I don't,
It's a
I don't want your
cantrip.
poor your
Baldur's
your
Gate
hands
rules
get
once
ruined.
per short rest.
Shit.
especially before you
need to
see
punch my
rain.
I do have to punch your brother. I'm gonna kick your brother's ass.
If I
Actually,
touch
good,
it,
good.
is there still like the residue of acid, or is it fine?
There's a couple bits of goop on it, but you get rid of them.
Wait, can you
The
cast
gelatinous
res?
cube, now having
Thank
fulfilled
you.
its purpose, slithers into the sunset.
Does this hat also give me a +1 to initiative?
No.
Fuck.
it's
just
just a
a
cowboy
hat.
hat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey Kirk, I think
They
this one's a little
really
too big
wanted
for
you
my
guys to
head.
have 10-gallon cowboy hats.
You know, trade them hats.
I do.
9.5 gallons.
Kirk, I think this one's a little too big for my head.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Aw.
What's the Giddy Up Gale one do?
I don't
I think it
remember.
lets you rage. I don't know.
Oh, that's even better. Here, go check it out.
it
No,
doesn't let
you being able to
rage.
rage? Are you kidding? That's insane.
It doesn't let you rage. It has something to do with the horse. Like you can dash or something. Like
Yeah, but you have to say
Oh.
That's
purple
right.
heart, horse. Something,
there's a lot of
something.
rules.
So I just have a
Yeah.
+1
Yeah.
to
Fucking Leonardo da
initiative now?
Vinci made this goddamn
Yeah,
item.
I can't remember what
Is
it was.
there an
exactly.
item that gives you a +1 to initiative? How do I remember this?
I don't.
Nah,
I
not
don't
really.
think so.
Anyways,
Maybe a rod of alertness or something.
you all
Some kind of alertness rod or something.
make your way
Say it.
towards the city, and you see a bit of the outer city, which is extremely ancient. Nobody really lives in at all anymore. You move through some more hills, over through some grass, and then you see the notorious downward sloping hill that goes into this valley on the side of the river that leads on this side of the Chianthar River that leads into Rivington, which also leads to Worms Rock, which also leads into the rest of the city of Baldur's Gate. Sahar, you see your home. You see the small smattering of buildings, this basically village-like town that lives that is on the other side of the Chianthar, but is nonetheless a part of the city of Baldur's Gate, with all of its individual citizens walking around, going about their daily business, who like pretty much every person who lives in Rivington. And you, just on the outside of this place, in between, there's a tavern nearby and a couple of other, like a warehouse building, and in between that there is your hostel. Directly in front of you guys, just as soon as you get to the city, one of the first things you see is Sahara and Immolation's hostel. Does it have a name?
Desert winds.
And it has a cool sign on the outside. It's neon. I'm just kidding. The Desert Winds. You guys see it. The garden around the back of it that leans around, it goes like towards the side of it that is also kind of melded into the rest of the building. And Sahara's out there. She is currently
Sahara's out there?
Sahar, surprise! You've been Immolation the whole time.
Smite!
Immolation is out there. She's currently tending to some of the garden, and she does not notice you. You make your way over, and as soon as you come into view, she...
Oh.
That's so sweet.
She turns and sees you approaching, and she kind of like wipes the sweat off of her,
Yeah.
and she runs over towards you. And she cannot contain herself as she grows 3 times her size.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's like, I'm so sorry. And then she just like picks you up and she hugs you.
Yeah, I think she probably would have dropped the staff of flowers and ran to immolation too, and like jumped.
Eventually, she's able to like calm herself down. She gets back down to your size, and the two of you embrace.
That's very sweet.
And she says, "I'm so happy to see you.
I'm
I'm glad
glad-
you're all right.
Yeah, I'm glad to be home. It's been a wild ride.
I destroyed the carrots. I saw you." She like puts her hands like through your hair, and
Yeah.
she kind of holds like your head. She says, I saw you. I felt you.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was
I
scared.
saw you go to the brink."
You carried me back. I'm here. That's what matters.
And her grip like tightens around like your face, and she says, "Yeah, when it happened, I got huge,
Destroy the carrot.
destroyed the carrots, scared off like 3 patrons.
That's fine. They'll grow back.
Why is there a rat nibbling my fingers? What is in your hair?
Rats. I have rats in my hair.
You have rats in
There's
your
a
hair?
snake. It's a very long
She's
story.
like, how many do you have? You have a snake in here too?
No, I
They're
don't-
gonna eat the rats.
No, I have a snake in my hair.
Oh.
But Caius has a snake.
Fuck, you want to fit Kingsport in here too? Jeez.
He might fit.
Is he here?
I'm glad you're home.
Yeah.
I am too.
You all look exhausted.
Yeah. We still have to report back.
Arlen says, you don't need to report yet. Just take some time. All right, just by tomorrow. Make sure you make your way over towards Worms Rock. We don't need to make our way all the way to the sea tower, but just take the day. Relax.
It's probably
You've
best
all
to-
earned it.
Yeah. If anyone wants to stay, we can cook for you guys tonight. But I also know people might be eager to get home.
They'll want to hear my report first. I know what to say, but
Good.
if you guys feel like going in and making your report, go for it. But it's not urgent.
I can stay.
Okay.
We
Right.
should get almost a little too loud. We should get Raish's paperwork so we can send it around.
Yeah.
Bracket's like, I've got nothing to do. So
Great. No, we can. So, I don't know if you want to stay, but
I'm gonna go see if my sister's in town.
makes sense. I hope she is. If she wants to, she can come to dinner too.
What time of day is it?
it's it's like the end of the day, so it's like 5 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Because you guys got here at the end of that day.
Do you want to try and meet up back here then? I could see if I can get Adam to show up to dinner.
Does he leave?
I don't know if that's a good
his
idea.
castle?
Kevin.
Is he, huh?
Unless you would all feel more comfortable going in together and at least doing that first. Get it out of the way, and then
Yeah.
look. You all are,
No, we could find our way.
regardless of what discussion of who our leader is currently. If it's my decision, you guys, you have no orders from me, at least not for the next 10 days.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll be there tomorrow, I think.
I think same.
All right. I have business.
Good luck.
Um,
You're welcome to
ends up-
stay for dinner if you want.
he stops and he turns
Yeah.
around and he says, "I don't want to be a burden."
I wouldn't have asked if I thought you would be.
Okay. Thanks. He leaves. Kirk's like, well, I don't really have a place, and I live in the city, really.
Where do you go?
Oh, I mean, I've joined up with the
Stay in
Fist,
the
and then,
Stay on the sea tower?
yeah, I mean, it's easier. Yeah. Fletcher's like, same.
Well, make it serious.
Ollie's like, yeah, couldn't be me. I've got a house in the town, in the city.
Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me. Yep.
That's
Yep.
good.
I've
Well,
got a
okay.
place. Bracket's like, me too. I've lived here for a really long time.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, whoever doesn't stay here can stay
Absolutely.
in the temple, I guess. If you want to do that.
Well, temple.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you live in the upper city? Mm-hmm. And Ollie and Racket kind of like look up over towards you. And they're like, "Whoa, cool."
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know you were such a high life liver, Cadman.
That's why we can afford to bathe every day.
Well, that's great.
We have
Yeah.
a tub on the inside.
Wow.
Okay, well, I'm gonna run home, and I will see you guys later.
Sounds good.
Ollie leaves. So does Racket. Oh, Racket doesn't leave. She says, "No,
You want your tea?
Papers.
I can go gather some paperwork real fast. I gotta go shake down a few other fists, but shouldn't be hard."
Thank you, Racket.
Appreciate it.
She makes her way over towards Worms Crossing, which is this enormous bridge that connects. If you look at the map, there's an enormous
covering
bridge
cookies.
that it goes across the Chianthar. It has Worms Rock in the center of it. It's a bridge that connects to a center rock and then another bridge that goes across. This bridge is extremely big. There are people who have houses and businesses, and there's inns and restaurants and taverns and Chares's Caress on which is what is that called? It's a
Brothel?
It's a brothel, thank you. On the bridge as well, and at the center of it is this enormous keep called Worms Rock Keep, and it is held by the Flaming Fist. It's basically the second sea tower. Their sea tower is much bigger, but Worms Rock is just as big. It has a prison system in it, and it also has like barracks and some other. If Fists are more stationed on the outer city, this is kind of where they live and where they're stationed. So you guys haven't ever really like been at Worms Rock before. You've more been stationed inside of the main city of Baldur's Gate, but Racket makes her way over towards Worms Rock Crossing. Kirk and Fletch stay with you guys.
Perfect.
And I got nowhere to go, nowhere to be. And Immolation kind of walks over to them. She says, "I haven't met either of you." And Fletch is like, "I'm Fletch. Good to meet you." "I'm Kirk, and you're very big." And she's like, "Yep, and so are you, to be honest. Although I can get much larger." He's like, "I know, I saw, I was kind of terrified. And I respect that, to be honest. And yep. Your wife is very nice. I've heard a lot about you."
Yeah, that's
And
true.
she's like, "Oh, really? What?" You have a goat, and you are really good at gardening, and you
But it's
have
really
a
bad
penguin."
at keeping out of other people's business.
And I wasn't going to mention that.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to say that. No, I was going to be the bigger person and not mention that. And Immolation kind of looks around. She's like, "I don't know what you're talking about."
No, of course not. Of course not. You been keeping your nose clean?
No.
"Yeah, as best as I can."
I think you've been maybe harassing someone.
"No.
Are you sure,
No.
Alicia?
What? Hi, Caius. I barely saw you there." "Glad you're all right, Caius."
Thank you.
"Yeah.
What's Rain doing right now?
I don't know. I haven't seen her in a couple of weeks."
Insight check.
Roll insight.
These are good signs. Good signs.
Okay. I forgot that we're playing a game. I don't have my sheet up. Just a second. Okay, I agree. Give me the sheet. No, give me the skills. No, give me the insight.
What do you roll? Dice in this game? What do we got?
What-
Skills?
I've rolled one check today.
Yeah, same.
18.
She seems to be telling the truth. She seems to be more like she's not trying to like hash it out here.
Yeah.
But now she's like given up. She's like, "All right, fine, let's do this."
Okay,
No,
let's do
I haven't
it.
seen her. I haven't been sneaking out to go find her.
Okay,
I did for a little bit, and then I got some pretty threatening letters.
Oh, good.
And
good. They did get to you.
Yeah.
I don't
well,
think it was a letter. It was a sending. Thank you very much.
I got the information regardless. Okay,
That's
I
true.
don't remember.
That's fine.
But no, and in response, I sent Billy to help you.
That was very sweet. And he has been a huge help.
Good. He's the
He's-
greatest goat.
He stomped so many people to death.
Yeah. At least 2.
Good. Good. Well, all of you are free to stay at our hostel if you'd like.
I'm gonna go get my sister.
Of course, no, I wouldn't ever put that upon you guys.
I'll be back
And of course.
unless she doesn't want to be here. If that's the case, I'll see you tomorrow.
For sure.
Do you leave?
Yeah.
Immolation immediately goes over to her and she's like, "Is he okay? Did he die? Did he suffer horrible visions of gnolls? Is he
No,
alright?"
he's fine.
Does Raish follow?
Raish goes with you.
Raish
Oh,
can't
Rach
go with
can't
me.
go with him.
Raish explodes. I'm just kidding. What do you mean Raish can't go with you?
I'm going into the
He's going
city.
into the city.
He doesn't have
Raish can't get
papers.
in.
Oh, right. Yeah. So Raish is here.
Yeah.
Raish
he's-
follows
he's
him
been
out.
hiding
He's like-
around.
he's like,
and
"Dude, you
Immolation's
gotta
like,
stay
I don't
here."
think this little skulking fellow I've met yet. And they exchange. Anyways, she goes over towards you and she says,
Yeah.
Is he all right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
He's doing good out there. They're all doing great.
Okay.
We definitely did fight some gnolls. But
That's probably a good thing. That's probably a good thing for him.
yeah, to work out.
Yeah. Unless it was just horrible. I feel like facing that kind of fear, though, is probably just the best way to overcome that. I don't know him at all.
How's your
it's so
meditation
hard.
going?
It's what?
Yeah.
No.
No, of course.
I just want to make sure he's all right.
I know.
I owe Kazira that much.
I think he is figuring it out.
Okay.
And he's doing great, you know?
Well, good.
Yeah.
Okay, I have some other things to talk to you about that we, can't share out in the open.
Okay. Well, we do need to get tea for Racket. So maybe
You're doing tea deals now?
yeah,
Wow.
it's easier. And then try to get the papers myself. I think she'll probably like usher people inside the hostel,
Yeah,
so
you
they're
guys
not
make your way inside
standing
the hostel.
awkwardly.
It's nice. It's homey. It's got a lot of plant life on the inside. There's maybe a couple of other patrons
Yeah.
here who are currently just like eating some food or just otherwise having a place to stay for the time being. It's to be not like the fanciest place in all of Baldur's Gate. It's
me.
definitely kind of more of an older building, but it's renovated. It's nice. It's very cozy. Immolation says, if anybody wants anything, just let me know. We don't have like a full bar or anything, but if you're hungry.
6 acorns.
6 acorns?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can try to find 6 acorns.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, good luck. We need them for squirrels.
For squirrels.
Yeah,
Why?
it's a longer story.
It's for thin rats in your hair. Now you need squirrels.
Yeah, there's a magic crab.
What?
Okay, this
I
can't
don't
be
know
the
why
weirdest thing. Yeah, like
don't
come
know why I'm
on.
questioning anything. I'm sorry.
You brought an 8-foot tall penguin back from the Icewind Dales. I don't think you get to question.
I didn't bring.
Who's this?
It's just one penguin.
Yeah,
One penguin.
yeah. And I brought one magic.
One magic crab. 6 rats.
Yeah.
All right.
And a partridge and
And
a
a pear
pear tree.
Yeah.
She goes, looks around. She's like, "Oh, we actually had acorns.
Oh,
Here you go."
I don't know what to do with these now. You want to go try and find 6 squirrels, I guess?
Do you need help finding squirrels?
I guess I... Maybe not.
I'm sure we can figure it out.
Okay, I need to talk to my wife for a minute.
I'll,
And then I can help you find squirrels.
I'll grab the horse's head. I'll be like, and walk outside.
Anastasia will follow.
What's going on?
Cabin is just very literal about everything. She's hunting for squirrels.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
she's
know,
gonna take care
Leonardo
of
da
it.
Vinci never said if we needed them alive or not.
Don't know.
You know, good for them.
Yeah.
Their throats are awfully
Yeah.
small for this
I-
large acorn.
I think they're definitely almost a thing.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Maybe also she starts to give her all the tea about the interpersonal
She's
relationship.
going crazy about it. She's like, "What? Really? Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
yeah.
Oh my god."
Why was your adventuring party not like this? You came
Because
back with a lot of
because
sad
one was a dad,
stories.
One was a dad. One was dead, and then another one died, and then I don't know. And one turned into a slod. It was complicated.
Hey, the one with the slot got a relationship.
Yes, they were very nice. They were very cute.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you did out there or what happened, but Gilda came by.
Okay, what'd they say?
Well, Dad's been absolved.
I didn't really do anything.
You didn't do anything?
No, I was supposed to do something.
Okay, well, they were kind of like, "Thank you."
Like they were really like
They were
happy
like,
about it?
yeah. I mean, she was this Rilsa lady. She
Great.
said that she was appreciative and
Yeah.
that we did good work. and that our debt has been resolved, and that if we ever need anything more from the guild, then we can contact her.
We should definitely not contact them.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. Unless we need to find out more about Rain.
We're not going to use the guild to talk about
They
Rain.
know how to find things.
Of course they do.
I
They know a
clearly
lot of people.
could not do it by myself. I should not be allowed to wander the city alone.
No, you should not.
You kind of appear.
Yeah.
You're very intimidating.
Well,
imposing figure.
sometimes people need that. All right,
Yeah,
I'm trying to get what I
sometimes
want.
people
I
do.
need it, but I guess in this city you will have a little bit more subterfuge.
I also think that people deserve a little privacy.
I don't know about that. I don't know. Some people don't.
Okay, why does Caius not deserve privacy?
Some people are serial killers in the Icewind Dale, and everybody around them who helped them deserves to go down with them.
Okay.
Based.
Okay, that is true. That is true.
Based.
However, we aren't in the Icewind anymore. Right? And there are definitely serial killers here. But it's not Rain.
Probably.
Well, if you want my help,
Uh-huh. That's your
I can try.
okay. Just say.
I can be subtle.
I'm
Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. I can be subtle.
No, of course you can't be. That wasn't what I was asking.
You don't think I can be subtle?
You can be subtle. I just think that you should maybe let Caius breathe.
Okay.
Okay, he's
Okay.
he's going through a lot. Look, I think that you know, or at least suspect that he's made a deal.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay. I think that he is trying to live with the ramifications of that.
That's a
Yeah.
hard thing to live in.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have to live in that.
No one should have to. But sometimes you're put into, terrible situations. And that's what you have. I think the important thing is that, to be available to him if he needs help. You can't be that if you're the one who's, trying to pry your way in.
All right. Okay. You're right.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, if I could...
I've really missed you. This is so much easier to think about.
I know. I missed you too. It's hard out there. There was a giant fucking demon that had 12 million gnolls in it.
Why couldn't I fight the giant fucking demon? Why do
you-
you get to fight the giant demon? I had to fight an owl.
Welcome
I did get to fight a big dragon, but I didn't really get out close to it.
You had to fight your old evil god. I think that counts or something.
Yeah, it was great. I just kind of wish she was a big demon. And
Yeah.
she said she was just a stupid bitch owl.
Your smites would have been very helpful.
That's amazing. That's incredible. Wait, there was a giant demon coming towards the city?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it was a demon. It was a Krokaduki.
That's a horrible name, and it's definitely not called that.
She
But
goes, I really
believe
wasn't
you,
paying
and that's
attention.
what it is now.
I wasn't paying attention.
She goes, look, the name was said multiple times.
Mm.
But you know how I am with names.
Yeah, I barely remember the name of that gnoll that tried to kill Caius. So it's
Valid.
it's Tekka something.
I think it's Tekalili.
Why do you remember and I don't? That's not.
I
all right.
traveled with Caius. She goes, if you promise not to pry,
I promise.
the boy who's out there without the papers,
Mm-hmm.
he may. Oh, well, she goes, I'm not sure, to be honest. There seems to be a spark.
Oh no, they're in love. You don't do that without there's no way. They just don't realize it yet.
He showed up without
Mm-hmm.
pants.
Whoa!
Yeah, naked.
Wow.
I think, to be honest, it was a blur of a fight. But he also had made a deal, and turned his back on it. And I think Caius is seeing something in him. So
Alright,
I think he's that's what I'm saying. He's figuring it out.
Yeah, good. He should figure it out. That's what he needs.
Yeah,
And I will be here if he needs me.
good.
and I'll be here if you need me.
Always.
Like right now.
Right now.
Like I need you right now.
She goes, but there's people out there.
I don't care.
Hey, yo!
Valid. She closes the door.
Nice. Cool. Hell yeah.
Hate to
Caius, you make your way into the city, and you're fucking you. There's a couple of new recruits at Worms Rock that look over at you, and they just kind of they fucking Sasageo you in. No, they don't even say anything. You just make your way in, and they don't check you, because you're freaking flaming. Well, no, actually, yeah, they do. They're just like name and rank.
Corporal Caius Fearmund. Fucking dickhead.
Fucking dimwit. Get it.
What did I do? He's like, oh, no, man, don't look at him like that. I'm like, fuck. You make your way and you go past Worms Rock. You make your way around the outer city and you head past the Basilisk Gate, where they once again, two other Flaming Fist, ask for your name and rank.
Do you think I would have gotten here without talking to the other two?
I have to do this. Wait, what? Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
He goes,
You make your way. You are within the city of Baldur's Gate. You see all of the buildings at the just clustered together in their various neighborhoods. The wall that splits the upper city from the lower city. The fog that rolls in from the Chianthar. The busy streets that are bustling with tons of people, merchants everywhere. The smell of fish. The rampant crime. I'm just kidding. But the
it's like home.
home. Yeah, there's a mugging right in front of you. You
I
do nothing
to
about
stop
it.
Yeah, you fucking look at it longing like.
Wish that was
I'm
me.
just kidding. You make your way towards.
Wish that was me. Some people are so lucky.
Yeah.
You make your way down to your home. And what does your little house look like? Is it a house? Is it an apartment?
I think it's probably like an apartment, yeah.
Yeah, you live in like an apartment complex. Where in Baldur's Gate?
What was it
In the
called?
Steeps?
No.
Or
I think
Bloom
it's
Ridge?
Bloom Ridge, yeah.
Yeah, so you're like right on the docks. The buildings here are very clustered close together, but what? What is that?
I'm just pointing to the.
Oh, yeah,
to-
exactly.
For the,
Bloom Ridge.
for the people. That's what
And
Christ is.
there's a small there's this building,
Or-
they have
yeah.
a lot of the buildings in Baldur's Gate are just made of stone, this similar sort of like sandy stone color, and this very large building, stairs that go up towards it. It's near the coast, or like where we go into like the bay, so it's this entire area of the town is like on a slant, like San Francisco, so this like building is like it's not like tilted or anything, but it is accommodated for that. So there's the one entrance is like at street level, and then the other one you have to like go upstairs in order to get into it. But you make your way up. You head up to like the second floor. You find your room. Your home beyond like this door, and the musty scent is familiar to you. It's been a long time since you got to come back here, and you feel your whole body relax as you open the door, and sitting inside of your apartment, which was not locked when you made your way inside, is your sister, who is currently sitting with Rain, and the two of them are mid conversation. I have some art for both of them. I just want to show them off again. This is. Oh no, maybe I don't. Hang on, I'm gonna go get it.
Okay. Will you take a break
So
today?
Yeah. What time is it?
6:45.
Oh shit!
Are we gonna go on
The new
break?
time messed me up. We're gonna take a break.
Yeah.
We're gonna be back in like 15 minutes as you open the door and see that your sister and Rain are having a fun conversation. But before we do that, I want to give a big shout out to our members and our patrons who are supporting us. You guys are super awesome. We love you guys.
Beautiful people that donate.
Yeah, and
Thank you so
all the
much.
people who donated.
Oh wait,
You guys
there
are
was
so
one that I
cool.
didn't read because we were doing stuff.
Oh,
Michael
really?
Finnerty, who's a member, donated $5.69 and said, "Sorry, I'm late. Just checking. Will this be the new start time for Descend?"
It sure will
Yes.
Yes.
Until maybe
we can't
Colton
keep it.
can't work, but Spelljammer will start at 4.
From here on out,
From-
all the way.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until the end of time. Jinx.
be. Till the end of time. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm loading the members. Was not ready.
How do you think?
I don't
how do
know
you
if
think
we
Finding Squirrels is
get to
going?
hang out.
I got
Just
one
the
with the
two of us.
sauce, guys. I'm
Probably
sorry.
bad.
You're too close now.
I did not
bad.
realize it was break
Yeah,
time.
I'm not really like.
I
fine.
think
Made for
I
this.
think there's a squirrel on a bench, and I start swinging it, and it turns at me, and I'm like,
What do I do?
"You're beautiful."
Beautiful.
I can't
must preserve life.
I can't sacrifice these 6 squirrels to
Right?
to fucking
Valid. Valid.
pinchy.
Yeah, it's not,
Adventure?
It's okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
So we're both in agreement that we go out there to hunt the squirrels. You can't do it, and we go back and we're like, Sahar, find your own fucking squirrels.
Yeah,
Give me rats.
I did feed them though, so they're slow and
I
vulnerable.
tried. That's why he was like, watch me cut
Whoa,
them
where
in
are the
half.
acorns? Oh, we gave them to the squirrels.
Oh yeah, give it to the squirrel still.
So big shout out to Dade Williams, who joined today. Thank you
Yo,
so
what
much.
up, my guy?
Boulder Games, who also joined this past week. Thank you so
Aw.
much. Saeed Newer, Damian Ironscale, Shani LaBulge, Dollar Store Off Brand, Tobias Wildfang, Esif, Ian Lundy, Snoolbora, Forever Freya, Matt Roberts, Nikki DeVitz, Red Comet 33, Dennis Pursley, Sam Tam Tam Tam, Man Ray, Herd Rierick, Matthias R, J Babes, Space Owl, Glasses and Cake, Matt McCann, Homeboy Brisket, Dak Cop, Mr. Corny Cargo, Rodolfo Lopez, Seclusive Chaos, Katara Laracy, Gimbal Med Artificer, Bitter Nathan, Loremaster Floofer, Slender, The Rogue Dragon, Riptide, Steel, Anthony Laterio, Lori Budz, It's Gwen Vest, Daniel Charette, Sly Cinnamon Jack, Happy Wolf, Mastercam 12, Pixel Fox, Brittany Anderson, Prof Wheat, Niet Kundi, Reese Pate, Leah, Kyle Squishy, Raven, Michael Finnerty, Hat Thief, Multi Super Marion, David Lewis, Omar Tejada, Owen Gafa, Rem Raven, A Large Helping, Steve Lincoln 15, Binder, Binate, Darth Stig, Steria, Duchess of Slods, Crimson Bryant, Oathkeeper 65, Mistress President, Keimer Drybones, Shady Octopi, Ninos Kana Armis, Lady RB of the Drive-Thru, JCA 56A, Hookah Dwarf, Skedaddle 16, Pandemonium 325, Riley's Ragers, Demigrade, Thaniel B, Ella Cummings, The Golly, Dodo, Timeless Intelligent, Vale Ridge, Seti, Maverick, The Verse Noel, Exterior Concession X, Will, Parallel Alley, Expo 77, Your Throbbing Member, Keyless Ally, Danny A, The Red Duck 64, The Aurora, Sad Snorlax 007, Binkus Winkus, Ethan, Gamer Not Found, Greyhound Rush, Chris C, Barden, A Wild Jam, Pavi, Sala, Panda Knight, Vox Ratio, Calanthorallus, Corvidai, Elder Akuma, Caleb Lee, Storm Saw, Bren the Brain, Life Pinky, The, Ethan Bishop, Batty Bell, Ioblivion, Joe Multari, Gingifet, Treeman, Severez, Duncan D's Nuts, Blaze the Arcane, Magorna, Axel, Mad Harrier, Agent Immortal, Henry Scorp, Sullivan, Danny Dorito, Nerdy Zookeeper, Revan the Fire Mage, Ghost of Unicorn, and John Boobeck!
John.
God
Thank you
dang,
so much.
Boobeck.
What's he doing, my guy?
He's Boobecking.
I
Whoa.
love that so much.
Also want to give a big shout out to our patrons who include all of these very lovely people. Including Tristan Adams. Shortstop hopes they play Hot to Go. Sir, this is a live stream D&D game. I hope they play Hot to Go. This is Arcane Arcade.
Yeah.
And it's just me
for you.
going, I pinched that rat in half. Platonite, LST, Soup, Maldor, the VOD Squad God, Eldon Jim. Riley says, curse you, Bale! You will rue this day! Seti, smoking that Ranger pack. BK, Azarian 105, Ioblivion, Illiterate Moogle. Captain Dad...
Oh no.
Captain Dadbod gets pre-sex lobotomy as he jorks with Alex Fan of Spiders, Craptastic, 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 Craptastic. Joe Skimo,
What?
It's Gwen,
Not bad.
Trans Chumba, the big leagues aren't worth it, never fade away. Oh. Brittany Anderson, I drank whiskey with my ass, and now I'm blowing chunks through 2 sets of pursed orifices.
Wow.
Don't do
Joshua
that.
Cordell, Lego
Definitely
Builder
don't do that.
899, requesting the dog survive. Nulf, I'm so
Oh, yeah.
EP, skrrr. Lazario Hines, Tax Collector, Dana the Late Blooming Fruit Loop, ML Wolf, Brittle Dragon, Chickjoy, Shista, Sigh the Owl, Treeman sends an army of awakened shrubs to the war. Why do they call me Oven Man when I wake up oven the cold food I've had hot shit leave the bed? Redbeard, One Sack, One Load, Death Wolf, Swantown, I Care, The Pinky Life, Life Pinky, The... Pure Osmium Bob said I made his name long to make the guys ready for no reason other than his own amusement. Reptilian Daedra, the new mics make Jack sound like a voice actor. He gave me goosebumps.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Give you goose?
His
He
stop.
gave you goose and bumps. Big Hoss, Escape the Goat, Thorn Schmidt,
Wow.
Flaming Fist Dormammu here, ready to debrief the party. What do you mean Dormammu doesn't have that authority? What demotion? Argus Fallen,
Got fired!
No.
Argus Fallen, Alice Lilybottom, Shuriken Sean saying Happy Bionicle Day to Pepper and all the other fellow bonk enjoyers.
So sweet.
And also with you.
Barden, but recovering from burnout is important.
Yes,
take
it
care-
is.
Yeah.
To take care of yourself and to know when to take breaks. Yeah. Kay Zachary Niece. Zach says every time I hear El Bozo, I can only think of El Bozo, Clown Luchador, master of coping and seething style. Fancy Arthas, Redstorm, Mimi Atrial, Pratt, Chris
Chris
Pratt,
Pratt.
Pivot Hood, Mama Love, and Papa Joy,
and Josh Travis.
We'll see you guys in a few minutes.
been searching in the dark, trusting every clue I found. But the truth has not been told, 'cause every corner of these woods is hollow. I can't see in the dark. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? 'Cause the river's told me lies. Sometimes light is breaking through, but my blinded eyes can't reveal an illusion. I can't trust it being real, so I keep on wondering until I feel you, feel that you're alive. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? 'Cause the rivers told me lies.